Hell and back and went back to hell. Been to jail, came home and went back to jail. Made sales, got a job, went back to sales. Still smart enough to know that I ain't actually failed. Progress stagnant cause you ain't following up. One thing.
What up, TMS family? And today is Sunday, July 19th, 2022. Here on the 2 Month Show, it's always real talk about real people. And I'm your host, MT. With me are my co-host,
Mr. Jones, a.k.a. Sam Jones, and Mr. Come First because you got to respect me and to the right of me.
It's your boy Tay, one half of Sports Talk Tay and Josh.
It's your boy Josh Shocks from Sports Talk Tay and Josh podcast. The other half, you know what I mean? The main star, but Tay cool. I'm joking.
Yeah, make sure y'all check out that Obi-Wan review too, episode 6.
Oh yeah, and also we dropping a few videos about the NFL. We're gonna do our prediction top 5 of different positions in the NFL.
Fire.
Okay. Definitely fire. So y'all need to look out for that too, so you can know who to draft in fantasy football, so I can win it again.
This dude was doing all that complaining. It's a non-PPR league. Oh my God, y'all cheated me. He won. Oh, now he's quiet. That's why he calm now. Oh, one.
I know. Then we got the tiebreaker and the pickles. It's a huge year, man.
It is a huge year.
Yeah, y'all do.
Mr. Jones is gonna come out of retirement and get in this fantasy football league, man. You going?
I know.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Come out of retirement, man.
It was fun watching y'all stress last year. It was fun. You know, we are the most stressful. That's why I'm balling. I'm being this motherfucker. Throwing shit. God damn it, why he get hurt? Like, I never forgive Aaron Rodgers a couple of years ago.
Oh yeah.
When the first time did he get hurt?
I know it wasn't his fault, bro. It wasn't his fault. But yeah, bro. I'm sorry, y'all. It's actually July 17th, not 19th. But what I will say is this, you all. Got a jam-packed show for you all today. A lot of issues, a lot of topics to cover. And let's get right into it. First off, today's show is called Just Open Up Your Heart, okay? And if you saw the soliloquy, the sermon given by the man that I'm about to talk about.
That's why you did that, because of this morning?
Yes, because of this morning. Ryan Garcia, y'all.
Give your
heart to Jesus.
Give your heart to Jesus.
Just give your heart to Jesus. That's all you got to do.
And then at the end, we'll be like, I'm going to whoop his ass. Come on.
Yeah. Pretty much. So, Ryan Garcia fought last night. High-key scrub. Javier Fortuna landed a 6-round TKO.
High-key scrub. Explain what a high-key scrub is.
This dude.
So
he fought a tomato can?
He's not quite a tomato can. He's a step above that, based off of his record and his knockout. I think he had like 30.
He's the tuned up for the big fight guy. His only other big fight was Easter Jr., and he lost that one too, right?
Yeah, by split decision.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should feel embarrassed for yourself. How in the world do you lose to Robert Easter Jr. by split decision? AKA AB Jr. About bullshit entertainment.
About bullshit.
But no. But what I saw last night, well, here's the thing, y'all. Did you all see the fight? What were your thoughts?
I mean, just like you said, it was just a tune-up fight. I ain't expect nothing less of it than maybe like 7 rounds at max, maybe. So when it was a TKO, I was like, yeah, he's either gonna be throw the towel or he's just gonna take the fall. One of the two. Like, it was just not gonna happen.
But it was baddie shots though. All baddie shots.
Nah, well, not all of them. The third knockdown where he spit out his mouthpiece, he caught him in his head. He caught him with a flush hook to the jaw, a flush one. And then he basically said, no, Mom.
He spit his mouthpiece the first time off the baddie shot.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Yeah, but this is...
What the fuck is this nigga doing to me?
Yeah, but I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be honest. After that first knockdown, he kind of looked over, shook his head, yeah, and all of that. He knew what it was. All right, the check. He looked over. Did the check clear in the bank? Okay, great.
That's what he went there. He went in the corner and said, "Hey, did the cash? Did the check deposit?
That,
Okay,
check deposit.
all right,
yeah.
all
Trying
right,
to let
cool.
us hurry up and get up out of here. Go ahead and just keep falling down."
Exactly. You know, ref will stop it soon. Hang in there. Just give us one more round. One more. All right, cool. Yeah.
Oh, my.
But like I said, Ryan Garcia, he did what he was supposed to do. If this had went past round 7, I would be looking at Ryan Garcia differently. I actually had this fight ending in between rounds 1 through 6. I had it ending, but I had it honestly. If to narrow it down, I had it in like the 5th or 6th round where it would end. So the fact that it ended in the 6th, this is, I mean, it's nothing surprising about this fight.
At all.
Nothing. What's next for Ryan Garcia?
Obviously, he wants Tank.
Thank you, Haney.
Yeah, Mr. Jones, you want to say something about Ryan Garcia and Tank?
Taking Haney.
Tank and Haney would be a good fight. That would be a hell of a fight. That would be a hell of a fight.
He got to take the winner of that. Tank got to fight Haney first.
Yeah, he does. Yeah,
because he got to go get them belts from him. That's what he got to do.
Yeah.
And in that way, so what you do is, because yes, Haney is a name, but Haney ain't pay-per-view yet. So what you do is you get the straps from Haney, then you call Ryan and y'all make that happen. Charge people $99.99 for the fight, put together a decent undercard, and y'all go from there. I'm gonna tell you right now, I would pay to see that one. I would. But I told y'all, Ryan Garcia, Mr. Jones, are you saying? Didn't you say that Ryan Garcia has the best chance to beat Tank?
Yeah.
I'll say this skill set wise, I'm gonna have to agree with you. And the reason why is because Ryan Garcia has speed and power, where Haney just has the speed. So here's the thing with Tank. You can't pillow punch him. If you pillow punch him, he gonna load up and hit you with the right shot, whether it's to the body or catch you with one of them uppercuts. So Haney would go on his ass messing around with Tank. Ryan Garcia is the only one, but I'm gonna say this: as the fight gets late, if it gets past the 7th round or the 8th round in that fight, Tank is gonna knock out Ryan Garcia.
Yeah,
and it's gonna be by body shot.
Yeah, but we also haven't seen him actually take a shot to the jaw yet, too. Ryan Garcia, I mean.
Yeah, that's true.
He got knocked out his last fight. He got knocked out.
Ryan Garcia, he got
that fluke knocked that shit ain't count.
I don't know. That wasn't like no. I don't know. I don't know about it. You reaching with that one? I wouldn't call that. That wasn't like a chin check challenge or something like that. That wasn't a chin check.
It wasn't Mosley Mayweather, huh?
No.
Nah. It was like one of those days where he just like, oh, I'm gonna take this fall so I can make the fight more interesting. Like, nah, it was
pretty much.
Damn. I'm surprised MT didn't pull out his tinfoil Scully. He's like, man, boxing, you know what I mean? They trying to blind us, man. They trying to hide the truth behind this. Oh, man. You always come with your conspiracy theories. Vegas is involved. Everybody.
Of course.
I mean, involved.
The Illuminati is involved. What's that? All the Masons, all the secret societies involved with like one sport event. I know.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. Look, I'm gonna tell you right now. When you have not a stat, when you have a section on the sports book where you can bet that says fighter to get knocked down and still win, when you have a section like that, you already know some shit is up because every fight don't be having it. So so whoever, if they bet on Ryan Garcia to get knocked down and those odds be crazy. They be like plus 1,200. So you throw $100 down, you walking away with $1,200.
Okay, I see what you're saying. I guess. Prime fight.
Yeah, that's it. He do.
Yeah,
fight
that's true.
tall.
That's true. That's true.
So all they gotta do is go chopping at that body. Like I said, when Tank finally fights Ryan Garcia, it's going to be, how can I put this? It's going to be a Floyd or Bernard Hopkins versus De La Hoya type thing. Garcia is going down off of a body shot. And that's what he's going to lose by. I'll bet any amount of money on it.
I still think Haney got a shot, though.
Haney, best thing is to keep the distance. Once Tank cut the ring off later on in the fight, his ass is grass.
All right,
and
man.
Haney ain't got no champ. I'm going to tell you right now, overhand right from Tank, put Haney right on down.
All right, M2.
I'm telling you. Haney, best thing to do. Haney, best thing, honestly, would be to try to drag this out, duck and dodge, and then maybe they fight about 5 years later or something like that. Once Tank,
5 years.
5 years, damn it. Like Pacquiao and Floyd did. 5 years later.
Nah, he waited 9, but that's another story.
Yeah, he waited a long time. That Pacquiao fight should have happened like a decade ago, bro.
It should have.
Like a decade ago.
Hey, listen.
It got so bad that we got the come on, son, the boxing community just got tired of it.
Would have just been a knockout, honestly.
Yeah. What you mean? Floyd would have knocked him out?
Yes.
Yeah, probably.
Because I don't see Pacquiao like laning. I know Pacquiao was the up and coming fear fight at the time. I just couldn't see him like tagging Mayweather enough to win the fight. That's why I say I think Mayweather would have won regardless. It would have been probably a better fight when he was younger, 10 years ago. It would probably been a better fight, a more entertaining fight. Sorry, that shit was boring, bro. That Pacquiao versus Mayweather.
Yeah,
it was a boring fight.
Yeah, because we watched the game of tag.
Yeah, exactly.
That shit was
basically. Oh yeah. So Lamont Roach, for those of y'all that don't know, he's from the DMV. I think he's from Uptown, which is Northwest DC. For the people that don't know. So he fought last night on the card, and I believe he won his fight. Actually, I think he won it pretty easily. So yeah, salute to him. Salute to the DMV. Don't get too comfortable, sir. Make sure you move out of the area.
Yeah.
That's the only way you're gonna really succeed. When you stay in the DMV, it's nothing but trouble.
Oh yeah, he is from DC. Oh yeah. I just looked him up. Yeah. Nah, I thought he was from Maryland though. I thought he was from PG. Oh, he was born in DC. He lived there. Yeah.
Born in DC.
Yeah, he lived in.
Yeah. I thought he was from PG. I remember people was talking about him. He was from PG.
Yeah.
People went to school with him.
He probably is. I mean, just like Wale claimed DC, but he went to, PG County school. So
then Wale go to Largo or something like that.
He went to like Largo. Then he went to some school in Mo County as well for a couple years.
He was all over the place, bro.
Okay. Because we about the same age as Wale. I swear I thought he went to Largo. But yeah. Small world.
He
bro.
might have. It is. But all right, man. That's enough of Ryan Garcia. You got anything else?
You know, one thing you need to do? You need to pray that Oscar stay off the drugs. That's what you need to do. You need to save Oscar De La Hoya life first.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. Latin community looking bad this entire weekend. Okay. Fortuna,
oh my God! You don't got the
terrible. Ricky Martin, of course. Ricky Martin out there messing with his nephew allegedly, and then threatening him and all of that. Yeah.
Are we gonna get into that? already?
Real quick.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right. Let's go to it.
Living La Vida fucking loca, I tell you.
That's it.
What the fuck are you doing, man? Like, come on, man.
Exactly. Go ahead, Tay. What's the L of the week, man? What's the L of the week?
L of the week is Mr. Coming Out, Mr. Living La Vida Loca himself, Mr. Ricky Martin, as he allegedly had a sexual relations with his 21-year-old nephew for a whole year. For a whole year.
Ain't no way, boy. Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Ain't no fucking way.
Yeah, and then it includes some inappropriate sexual relations on top of that. Crazy requests. from your own nephew that you lived in the same house with.
So you
Please,
tell
somebody
me
make sense of this.
Ricky Martin, all people couldn't just find like a young 21-year-old college dude, I guess, whatever he's into.
Boom,
Whatever.
boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, man, come on, bro. You don't have to go to your nephew. That's just being lazy.
That's what I'm saying,
Like,
bro. Yeah, bro.
That's
you
just
just like
being lazy.
Being lazy.
That is being lazy, bro.
that is
It
being lazy, man. Your man was like, oh yeah,
Right.
he like 2 rooms down, so I don't have to leave the house. That's pretty
How
much what he was doing, bro.
Yeah, bro.
How about this? Don't fuck with family. How about you just?
They say he might be facing 50 though.
Yeah, 50 years if this comes out as true.
Man, if it's true, throw him underneath the jail. That's ridiculous. Bro.
Oh, of course.
Bro, you can't.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, but I agree though.
We're gonna say allegedly. We're gonna say allegedly because
Yeah,
we don't know.
Like
Things can come out later and change. That's the only reason.
Yeah.
As of now, it's not looking good for him, optic wise.
It doesn't matter. He's even if he take a plea deal, he's still looking at 25. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Right, he not getting out. Tay, he ain't getting out. Tay, how old is Ricky Martin? Like he up there in age. Yeah, he ain't gonna make it, bro. He ain't gonna make it.
Yeah, he in his 40s.
My life up.
He ain't gonna make it. He ain't gonna make it.
But here's the thing. Here y'all go right here. People sit up here. Oh, R. Kelly didn't get a fair deal. All of that. Ricky looking at 50, and it's just for one nephew. This ain't even a mirage of nephews.
I know, okay? Right? This is one.
This is one nephew. 50 years.
This ain't funny, bro. That ain't funny. This shit is sickly. It really is.
It's something. I'm gonna tell you right now. Something wrong with him. It is something definitely wrong with him.
Yeah, put him with Jim Pop too. Fuck that. Give him that isolation.
Well, according to his lifestyle, it ain't gonna matter because he like boys anyway. So
exactly. So he gonna enjoy that.
I'll tell you, they don't like that they don't really like that in prison.
They gonna track him.
Yeah.
Man, you saying Ricky Martin's gonna drop the soap on purpose? Is that what you tell? I'm joking. Let me stop making. I ain't gonna make no jokes. We ain't gonna do it. I'm not gonna get y'all flagged.
Nah, he's gonna be American. He's gonna be American me in that mug.
Oh my God, bro! The butterfly knife. I know, bro. I don't even want to think about that, bro.
Well, he's a celebrity. He be all right.
Nah, he's gonna be a protector because he ain't gonna be in general pop, bro. They're not gonna.
That's true. Yeah. Nah, he has destroyed the family name, bro. And like his brother tried to come out and speak on his behalf and all that, and talking about, oh, my brother's innocent. Let me tell you something. You can say whatever you want to say. The court will decide if there's some validity to this, and if it is, he talking about, oh, the nephew need help and he on drugs and all that. Apparently, Ricky on something too. If he requesting what he requesting.
I know that was crazy. Now, that was
and what they got text messages. They got they got videos or something.
Text messages, actual like police reports, like saying what happened, and like because he had to give all that information out before they even make the case even like out.
Exactly.
Like so, it was a whole.
Nah, I think this might be out of the year category right here. It's an early nomination.
Especially if he's convicted of it and get that 50 years, it's L of the year.
Yeah.
L of the year. Has anybody else took a bigger L so far this year? We halfway through, more than halfway through the year.
Versus.
I know. Nah, the versus is pretty bad, but this guy. Nah, that versus was the worst versus of all time.
Damn.
We could have did a better versus with that on our iPhones, bro. Like, I could have karaoke. Hey, bro, I could have karaoke "One Wish" better than Ray J. I'm not switching.
Nah, I believe you. I was like, that's the sad part. I believe you.
Bro, the funny part, I was watching like, this dude can't be a professional sounding like this. Oh, Lord. I'm like, bro, I need to make it
terrible.
But he always been like that.
If you listen to the real song, he don't even say words in the hook. I
never saw Ray J or Jeremiah live, so that's why I said it may be terrible performance.
I haven't either, but I know damn well they don't do that a lot.
Hey, Jeremiah was pretty bad too, bro. He was pretty bad.
He's another one.
That broke my heart, man. Like, how you gonna fuck up weed? That's my shit.
Man, it was so bad. They was like, yeah, bro. They should have cut off the mic. Yeah, like it was sound trouble. Like a sound trouble.
Lost his voice of stars.
That's true. All right, y'all. Let's jump to the NFL.
Because he got shot in the lung on Power. You know what I mean?
Do we get Kevin Gates L of the week as well? Do we get Kevin Gates the L of the week?
Here's the thing, man. Here's it.
Do we give Kevin Case L of the week?
jump starting a car battery with his bare hands.
Talking about Rad Garcia, I tell you. My man Lord Raiden out there.
Exactly. Jump started a car battery with his bare hands. So you got to stop it. You got to. I let you slide with the cousin thing. Because, okay, cool. You didn't know and there was a fourth cousin. Okay.
He knew.
But now.
The nigga knew, though. He knew.
It was a fourth cousin, though, Tay. That's like.
Yeah.
That's like a friend of the family. That don't really count.
Exactly.
I thought it was first cousin. I was like, oh, it's fourth cousin. That don't really.
He is from Louisiana, though. So, I mean, that is kind of like.
Tay, you know how the South is. You know, Papa was a Rolling Stone. Don't
Exactly.
even know.
That's true, bro.
Yeah, she lived in a different parish.
Yeah.
She in a whole different ward. You know, all that.
Exactly. Exactly. Just down there, just spreading them oats everywhere. Yeah. But all right, man. NFL, another division preview. So we did the NFC South last week. This week, we're going across the conference to the AFC South.
Yuck.
All right. Well, Josh, I'm gonna let you go ahead and get it started. What you think?
Who's gonna be the worst?
Yep.
I guess you gotta go with Jacksonville because they're in a rebuilding stage.
Okay.
Then I say the Texans slightly above the Texans.
Okay.
2, I'm going to say the Colts, and number 1, Tennessee is probably the front runner for that division.
Wow. Okay.
But you can make an argument for the Colts. You can make the argument for the Colts. They got Matt Ryan. They got one of the best offensive lines in the league. You can make an argument for the Colts.
One of the best running backs in the league.
Yeah. You can make an argument for the Colts. You can make an argument. 1 and 2, you can make an argument for either side.
Okay. Tay?
All right, I got last place. I got the racist Texans.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Number three, I got the Jacksonville.
Okay.
Number 2, I got Tennessee slipping this year. The number 2 this year. I got the Colts winning the division.
Okay. Mr. Jones? Or you want me to go?
I go. Last place, I got the AEW Jaguars.
Thank you. I don't know how you had the Texans. I'm like, well, at least the Texans got something.
Number 3, or might be tied for last, the Houston Texans. They might both.
Can we put both of them at number 4? Because technically, you can make a.
I kind of want to. Number 2, I say Tennessee. Number 1, I got the Colts.
Okay. All right. Me at number 4, I actually have the Houston Texans. They hired Lovie Smith there to basically, oh, hey, we're not racist. We got a black coach. So I believe that they would be a number 4.
That's why they need to be number 4, based on that alone.
Yeah, because you.
The reason I can't put the Texans at the worst at number 4 because they had a good draft. They got a nice young quarterback. They got an okay team. They're not gonna make it to playoffs, but they got enough foundation. Jacksonville is a complete rebuild. Both of them are rebuild teams, but I say Houston is slightly above. Slightly. Now, it's not by huge. They're not gonna win it.
Okay.
30-second defense. 30-second defense.
How many games I got Jacksonville winning?
How many games you got Jacksonville winning?
Hold on, let me finish. I got number 4 for Houston Texans.
Oh, my bad. I ain't mean it. My bad.
We all like, they what? Say that. Go ahead.
Like, bro, it's not gonna be a huge difference. What, 1 game difference between the team?
Number 3, I actually think that this team took more steps back than they did forward. You lost A.J. Brown. You haven't committed to Ryan Tannehill long term. Mm-hmm. And you went out and got Robert Woods, who's coming off of an ACL injury. So with that being said, I think that honestly It's going to be the Derrick Henry show, but we got to see how that foot is. But number 3, I got Tennessee slipping to number 3. Ooh. Number 2, I give Doug Peterson his credit. He came in and changed the attitude, the atmosphere in the Philadelphia Eagles in the locker room and things like that. I think he will do the same with the Jacksonville Jaguars. I see them as a 7 or 8 win team this season. I think they'll get to about 7 wins. Trevor Lawrence going into his second year. I think they added a couple pieces on the offensive line. He's got some weapons at receiver.
7.
Yeah, I got them getting about 7 wins this season, Jacksonville. And then number 1, I believe Matt Ryan will be that key factor to at least get the Colts into the playoffs, which Carson Wentz couldn't do last year. I like what the Colts are able to build on. You know, they brought back T.Y. Hilton. You have Michael Pittman. You got Jonathan Taylor. They got Stephon Gilmore at cornerback. So the defense is solid. It's just the offense. They just need somebody not to turn the ball over, which I think Matt Ryan is able to do, especially with a good offensive line like that. So I'm looking for the Colts to win that division and make the playoffs.
All right. Can I get a slight pushback? Jacksonville, you got too high. Jacksonville. Even with all the Titans' efforty, they still can get a spot for a playoff spot, in my opinion.
They kind of got like I ain't even gonna fake. They kind of got a favorable schedule.
Their schedule is not that. I'm looking at their schedule.
Yeah.
Their schedule is not really that. Jacksonville, 7 wins. I'm gonna say no. I want to say no for the 7 wins. No, I would say no. 5. They're gonna get like 5. I give them 5.
Okay.
How many games I got Jacksonville winning this year?
I got them getting 7.
7 is too high. That's overachieving.
I think that they will. I think they'll get 7. Yeah. I'm telling you, Doug Peterson is the right guy for that job.
Nah, that's a rebuild project. That's gonna be a few years before they start. He probably didn't really care for their number 1 draft pick choice, but they chose who they want.
All right, Sunshine. This is Sunshine for real.
Yeah. Yeah, they picked up another offensive lineman. That's what Jacksonville did. Got somebody on the DN side. Well, on the defensive line. They exercised the 5th-year option to save some cap space on a outside linebacker, Josh Allen. They got Cam Robinson, which is their best offensive lineman. So they got him locked up for a good 3 years.
So their first game is against the Commanders.
That's a loss.
That's a win.
That's a loss.
Nah, they're not beating the Commanders.
Yeah, they are.
Loss. That's a loss.
That's a loss right there. Then they play the Colts. I'm looking at their schedule. I'm looking at their schedule.
Hold on. Stop.
You ain't got them beating the Commanders?
I definitely have them beating
the Jaguars can't beat the Commanders. They can't beat the Commanders.
Bruh, they know, bruh. If anybody knows Wentz better than Peterson, it's Peterson.
I won't say no. The Commanders are better than Jaguars. Jaguars are rebuild project.
But you do know the Commanders are in disarray right now. They don't even know who the owner is going to be.
Exactly.
Nah, they'll be okay. Nah, they'll be okay. The Commanders can win that. I didn't say they're going to blow them out the window.
See, now you're doing that home team bullshit. Nah. I got
you actually got the Jaguars beating.
I fucking hate them.
Nah, bro. Tell you, y'all got to throw your emotions out of it. I know you hate the Redskins and stuff. You put that in the pocket. Look at it objectively. The Commanders can beat the Commanders can beat the Jaguars.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. You're telling me that the Commanders are a better team than the Jacksonville Jaguars?
Yes. They are. Are you serious right now? The Jaguars.
I'm so serious.
We'll talk about this off here. I don't.
Nah, the Jaguars is not better than the Commanders.
I don't believe that one.
Nah,
I don't believe that one.
Nah, the Commanders is not a great team, but they better than the Jaguars. The Jaguars are a rebuild project.
No.
Complete
they
rebuild
right now. They don't even know who that owner going to be. You going to tell me they got a better team?
Who's going to check Terry out there?
Okay.
Who's going to check? Who's going to check Travis?
Who's the best player on the Jaguars? Who's the best player on the Jaguars?
Besides Trevor Lawrence, I would say Travis Etienne Jr., that running back that they picked up. Dual threat guy.
I mean, Commanders got a decent front four though.
And they got a good front four, bro. I'm sorry. I want to say
underperformed
no.
for 2 straight seasons.
Exactly. Thank you.
And what did the Jaguars do?
They had more sacks than the Washington Commanders last year. They had more sacks.
What was Jaguar defense last year?
They were still in the 20s, and they was higher than the Washington Commanders last year, if I'm not mistaken.
Right, y'all smoking that dipper right now. I don't know about y'all. Jaguars are not better than the Commanders. Bro.
Right,
and even though I don't even like Dan Snyder, and I wouldn't say that.
I agree.
Well, here's what we could do.
You tripping now?
Nah, I have to disagree with y'all. I have to strongly disagree with you.
I got the Commanders too.
I'm not a big fan of the Commanders. I wouldn't say they were as bad as the Jaguars.
Okay. Well, here's what I'm gonna tell you right now. You and I, Josh, we can make a nice little wager come week 1. Because I'm telling you right now, the Jaguars are going to take that game.
All right, man. Well, we'll see.
And honestly, I'm gonna tell y'all why I got the Jaguars also winning 7 games this year. You know what I actually have them being? Because they got Christian Kirk, so they picked up Christian Kirk off of free agency from the Cardinals. So they picked up Christian Kirk, and they got Evan Ingram as well. And they got Marvin Jones Jr. from the Detroit Lions. Marvin Jones, he gets touchdowns. He's a deep threat. So I'm going to tell you exactly what the Jaguars are going to be. The Jaguars are going to be the Carolina Panthers of last year. They're going to get off to a hot start, probably win 3 out of their or 4 out of their first 5 games. Then they'll slip. And then they'll snag like 1 or 2 games towards the end of the year and probably finish at about 6 or 7. But trust me, they're going to upset some folks.
All right, man. That's a bold prediction. Okay, that's a bold prediction. I strongly disagree. I disagree with you.
Okay. All right, well, I'll see you on week 1.
I wanted to hear the rest of the schedule, though.
All right.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So we going with Jacksonville, or we going with
Jacksonville schedule.
So I got we already talked about week 1. That was the Commanders. Week 2 is the Colts. I got that being an L.
L.
Yep.
No,
yeah, that's an L. Yeah, the first one will be an L.
Yeah. I got the week 3. They got the Chargers.
That's an L.
Okay.
And then week 4,
Chargers.
they got, and they in LA. So that they back-to-back road games on this one. So week 3 they at LA for the Chargers. They're at Philly against the Eagles.
They'll beat the Eagles. They'll beat the Eagles.
That's 50-50. You can do a 50-50.
They'll beat the Eagles. Doug Peterson will be motivated for that one. They'll beat the Eagles. Go ahead.
And then they at home against the Texans.
They're gonna beat the Texans.
They're gonna beat the Texans. Then they at Indianapolis against the Colts.
They'll beat the Colts that time. They're gonna split with the Colts.
Nah, they're gonna take an L.
No, they won't.
They're gonna take an L.
Did the Colts sweep them last year? And the playoffs was on the line for the Colts. Did the Colts sweep them last year?
Different quarterback. They got Matt Ryan. Play it safe. It's pretty. Okay. He don't turn the ball over like.
I think I got being split. I got split this year. I think they're gonna beat them at home but lose at Indianapolis.
Okay.
I got week 7. They played the Giants at home, which I think they will beat the Giants.
They can beat the Giants.
Then they got the 3 weeks of hell.
All right, hold on. All right, hold on 1 second. I just want to say this right now. Matt Ryan last year in Atlanta, 39-68, 20 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. Carson Wentz, 3,500 passing yards, 27 touchdowns, only 7 interceptions. So less INTs for Carson Wentz. Just saying. It's a division game. Yeah. They definitely.
Oh yeah, of course. If you can dish the ball to Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah, that's what I say.
Hey, he got a better line.
And he got a better line. Matt Ryan got a better line. Nah, Matt Ryan's in a better situation. So I think Matt Ryan is a slight upgrade from Carson Wentz. Even though he had the tail end of his career. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because even though when you think about it, look how both of them played the last 2 weeks when the season. No, Matt Ryan's season wasn't on the line, but you can see the difference between when Carson Wentz season's on the line than Matt Ryan's season on the line. He actually.
I agree.
So, all right. So the 3 weeks of hell, as I call it. Week 8, they got the Broncos at home. L. Then they got then week 9, they got at home. They got the Raiders at home.
That's not really hell. They could beat the Raiders. They could beat the Raiders. They could beat them. Go ahead.
And then week 10, they got the Kansas City Chiefs at Kansas City.
That's hell.
Yeah, they're gonna lose to Kansas City, but they could beat the Raiders. Out of those 3 games, I got them beating the Raiders.
That's their best shot, but I don't see them beating the Raiders. I don't see them beating the Raiders this year.
I think they could beat the Raiders. But go ahead. What else we got?
Week 11 is their bye week, so week 12 they got the Baltimore Ravens.
They could beat the Ravens, depending on what shape the Ravens are.
They can't beat the Ravens. Next.
Detroit.
Okay.
They got at Detroit.
That's a W.
13.
That's
Detroit.
a W.
Nah, Detroit might can win that.
Is that Thanksgiving?
Nah, that's
December. It's December. Yeah.
Okay.
Week 14, they're at Tennessee for the Titans. Week 15, they got the Cowboys.
They'll beat the Cowboys. It's December. They'll beat the Cowboys.
Damn, no, the fuck they ain't. The way that shit.
Hold on. Keep that straight, though. How you gonna say they gonna lose?
It's December. They gonna beat the Cowboys.
No, the fuck they not.
No, I don't know about that one.
They'll beat the Cowboys. It's December.
Nah.
Okay, go ahead.
Week 16.
So you got no sweep in the East, pretty much.
Like, nah.
You got no sweep in the East.
Actually, you know what?
Technically, you do. Technically, from your observations, you got them sweeping.
But honestly, no. I'm gonna be honest. Cowboys, that's actually gonna be a blowout game. That's gonna be one of them ones where the Cowboys gonna be coming off of a loss because it's December, and then they just gonna go and drop 40 on the Jaguars, and everybody Super Bowl. Cowboys going to the Super Bowl after dropping 40 on the Jaguars. That's what the game is gonna be.
Yeah, right. Like the Patriots game last year.
Oh wow. Week 16, they're at New York against the Jets.
They gonna beat the Jets.
And then week 17, they at Tennessee. They at Houston.
They'll probably beat them. And then week 18,
I got the Jets beating them.
Okay, just make sure you ready to bet on them when it gets there. Go ahead.
That's not a hot take though. That's not a hot take.
It's not really good.
That's not really a hot take. They both are rebuilding, so.
Yeah, I said week 17 they at.
Come on, man. Zach Wilson. He gonna come out there with that from that MILF. I don't know, bro. I don't know about that, man. I'm not with you.
Here's the thing. I know y'all keep saying like Jacksonville is quote unquote rebuilding, but at least on the offensive side. Yeah, but at least on the offensive side, it doesn't really look that much like a rebuild to me. You got Trevor Lawrence, Travis Etienne, James Robinson as a backup. Then your wide receivers are Christian Kirk, Marvin Jones, and Zay Jones. That's not too bad. Then you got Evan Ingram at the tight end position. Brandon Scherf at right guard. Oh, yeah, that was another pickup that they did, Brandon Scherf. That was huge.
They still rebuilding, new coach, new system. That's why I say I give them a few years to rebuild, a few more real. Doug Peterson going to do a good job there.
Yeah. That's why I said this year, I'm looking at 7 games.
That's why I don't say this year is going to be a huge jump for him. Not a huge jump. They're not going to be in that probably top 3 picks, nothing like that. They're not going to be in the bottom 3, but they're going to slowly move out of it.
Put it like this. I got them winning 7 games this year and then going to the playoffs, Doug Peterson's second year. That's what I have.
You these hot takes.
Not a hot take. It's just what's going to happen. Didn't say they're going to the Super Bowl. They'll just be in the playoffs. They'll probably get bounced out first round, but they'll be there.
Yeah, they might make the NBA play-in.
Yeah, they'll make the wild card.
Yeah,
they'll make the wild card. That super wild card weekend, they'll be there, but they're going to lose.
The NBA play-in right there.
Basically.
And then their last game is against the Titans. That's their last game. At home.
Here's the thing. I'm gonna say this: if that game depends on if the Titans are going to make it to the playoffs or not, the Jaguars are going to win that game. I have no faith in Ryan Tannehill. 0.
Well, his job is just to dish the ball to Derrick Henry, man. I'm
Yeah,
joking.
well,
Let me stop.
I was about to say he gonna.
Let's run him to the ground.
It's like, Coach, I can throw the ball. No.
Basically.
Yeah, that's what they should have did in that damn overtime game. But that's neither near.
You can't say that, Tay. Tay, don't. That's the pink elephant in the room. Pink elephant that they ignored. But
Got 9 sacks and you still lose the game. How the hell?
Easy.
Man, they blew that game, bro. Jeez, did they blow that game? No, never mind.
And the last sack was a sack fumble, and their side of the field.
Pretty much. But yeah, trust me, the Jaguars will haunt Carson Wentz. They ended his season last year. They're gonna beat him this first game of the season and get them off on the wrong.
You know what? I hope Carson Wentz go out there and ball out with this over confidence that you have on the Jaguars.
Man, good luck with that. Cause, Carson Wentz having a good game is equivalent of
Now he had some solid games last year.
It's like equivalent of you
don't
actually
say that.
getting a
Don't say
DM
that.
from an IG model. Like that's how.
Carson Wentz had some solid games, good games last year. I wouldn't say that.
He had Jonathan Taylor as his running back. Of course, he's gonna have some good games.
Exactly. Man, don't hate on him. Hate on the system, man. Don't hate on him. Hate on the system.
And Pittman was able to ball out too. Guess what?
You
there
forgot
was no
I've
other
seen
wide
the guy.
receiver.
Yeah, but you forgot I have seen the guy play.
I hope he ball out with all this confidence you have. I hope he ball out. I hope he have a hell of a game. Matter of fact, I hope he have an MVP season. I know he's not gonna do it, but
you better hope he can make it through the game. How about that? He's injured.
He probably won't make it through the season because he's injury prone. But I mean, foot injury, something, ankle injury. It's gonna be something like that in the season. So
yeah.
Like I said, you do know the Commanders are disarray. So good luck.
Exactly.
That's all I'm saying. Good luck.
That's what I'm saying. And at the end of the day, the Jaguars right now, just quiet, doing what they need to do, going to training camp. And I'm sorry, Cam Johnson is not their best. He's their second best offensive line. Brandon Scherf is their best one. Oh, and they stole him from who? Oh, yeah, the Washington Commanders. He basically wanted a max contract, and they wouldn't give it to him. So Jacksonville said, hey. Oh, yeah, you're right. They offered it to him, and he said, nah, y'all got too much shit going on here. I need a place of peace. So, yeah. I'm telling y'all, sunshine.
Any more rebuttals? I'm
No, we'll wait to the game. We'll wait to the game. I'm just like, oh, damn. I was like, damn, that's crazy, man. Damn, the Commanders won. That's all I'm going to say. I was like, damn, that's crazy, man.
It won't be because of Carson Wentz.
They was in such disarray. They couldn't beat the Jaguars. I know they're in disarray, but I still think they got a good enough roster to beat the Jaguars.
Ron Rivera is still their head coach because of the fact that he's – no, I'm shut the hell up. Never mind.
Uh-oh.
Don't say it, Tay.
Is it Petty?
Tay. No, you can't. Tay, you can't say it, Tay. I know what you're about to say, but don't say it. Don't say it.
Let me not.
Uh-oh. All right, let me see. Carson Wentz, Antonio Gibson, Terry McLaurin, Curtis Samuel.
Sounds good on paper. And Curtis Samuel have not played all last season. So
exactly. Dotson, Logan Thomas. Your offensive line is a bunch of who? Now, for the defensive line, you got Sweat, you got Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, and Chase Young. Chase Young coming off of what? ACL injury, so hopefully he recovers from that. Linebackers, average at best.
Who?
Exactly. Who? Now, I will say they did pick up William Jackson III.
Who?
That was a huge pickup.
He got cooked last year. Stop. He got cooked last year. He got got cooked.
Yeah, he did, but he's an upgrade. He an upgrade to their DBs, though. He is an upgrade slightly.
Like I said, who? Next.
Yeah, and then Kendall Fuller is over there on the other side. Yeah, Cameron Curl and Bobby McCain are their starting safeties right now. Yeah. And then their punter is Tressway. And for shits and giggles, their kicker is Do they even? I don't even see a kicker. Oh, place kicker, Joey Sly. Who?
Oh, the dude that the dude that was Mr. Kicks in Carolina with Ron Rivera is back with Ron
Yeah.
Rivera.
Yep.
Yeah, man. You know the boys are back in town. You know the
Let's go, Commanders! Great
three
season
best friends
ahead.
that anyone could have. I'm messing with you. Go ahead, man. Go with it.
Just for the
All
fact
right,
that
guys.
just for the fact
Mr.
that
Jones, timestamp this. I want to recap of this when the season starts.
That's
Okay.
fine.
Matter of fact, I hope I'm not even a Commanders fan. I hope they blow them out. Just
It's not gonna happen.
I hope it's like 0 to 48.
Hold on.
Because I want to see y'all faces like, damn, that's crazy, man.
And aren't the
Carson Wentz just threw
Commanders?
for how many?
And aren't the Commanders? They at home week 1, right? Are they at home? That week 1 game.
The Commanders are. Let me see. Make sure. They are at Washington.
Washington definitely gonna lose. If it's one thing they know how to do, first game of the season is disappoint their damn fans.
All right, man. All right, bud. All right, I want to hear this. When the season starts. This is gonna be the first time I'm rooting. This is gonna be the first time I'm rooting for the Commanders to destroy the week 1 team. That's all.
One more fun fact, and then we can end up. You do know Doug Peterson got the most wins at FedEx Field against the Washington Commanders / Redskins in his coaching career.
True.
I'm just letting you know that. I'm just letting you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's with the Jaguars, but he's got the most wins against the Washington / Commanders / Redskins. He got the most coaching wins.
Whatever you want to call them, I still call them. I still call them the Redskins.
I bet it was called the Washington football team.
I just say Washington.
Pretty much. Damn football team, the Commanders.
That's sad that they went to a worse team. They went to a worse name than Washington football team. I don't know how that's possible, but they did.
Pretty much the Commanders. They as belong in the USFL.
That sounds like
It does like USFL team.
It does. The damn.
That sounds like a suburban Pop Warner team name or something like that, bro. That's just like
pretty much, bro. It sounds like the team name on the Replacements, bro. Might as well just call themselves the Senators.
Sound like an arena football team.
Exactly.
That's not like a name of arena. I was like, bro.
Straight up trash.
Somebody get Shane Flacco on the phone.
All right, y'all. In NBA news, real quick.
You got the coach on the division. Okay.
Of course, yeah. We all got the coach on the division.
Yeah, I went with the Titans slightly, but the Colts probably could win that division.
Titans finishing third. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
I don't know about third. Yeah, I don't know about dropping the third, but you know what I mean. But you.
Yeah. All right, y'all. NBA. Let's go ahead and talk about it. Well, hold on real quick. Titans don't have no size at wide receiver. What they gonna do? Just do a bunch of slants and screens and end around? They don't have no deep threat. Who's going deep?
Yeah, they got like rookies. They got like all rookies.
Nobody's. Anyway, NBA, y'all. All right, y'all. NBA, DeAndre Ayton. He found a team to give him a max rookie extension, and the Phoenix Suns matched it.
So he's there for a year. He's there for a whole year before they can do anything with him.
Exactly.
Year.
Yep. I think they said the earliest. Yep. I think they said the earliest that they can move him is like January 6th or something like that.
I think it's
that's
15th.
The earliest.
15th. The 15th.
Yeah, January 15th. That's what it is. Yeah, January 15th. That's the earliest that they can move him. So it's a few weeks before All-Star break, about a month before All-Star break.
Yep.
But yeah, he's there. So what does this mean now for a possible Kevin Durant trade?
It ain't happening this season.
That's dead.
Yeah, it's dead now. They signed to a max.
Yeah.
Like that's dead. Because now you can't trade.
Everybody's going nowhere. We should stop talking about it.
Yeah, he not going nowhere.
Because he's stuck now he's stuck because I think because Ben Simmons is on the team, he can't get traded because he got a max rookie deal.
Exactly.
Like that.
And you can't have two max. Exactly. You can't have two max rookie contracts on the same team. You can't. Yep. That's impossible. So the thing is, okay, so you can't move Aiden. Are the Nets able to work out some type of 3 or 4 team deal where they move Ben Simmons? But then the question becomes, who's going to be your point guard and who's going to dish the ball to Aiden because Aiden can't create his own shot? So who do you have?
I think they still gonna hold on to Chris Paul, even still.
No. Yeah, no, I'm talking about for the Nets. Like, let's say if the Nets find a third team, right, where they can basically send Ben Simmons over there and be like, hey, send Ben, but we need
Not
Aiden.
unless it's another basketball league, then
Basically.
no.
So
he has no value at this point. Ben Simmons has no value.
Yeah, nobody
His
wants
value. Yeah, I'm gonna say his value is lower than that chick in high school that everybody passed on. Like that's his value right now.
Damn. So you mean he like the last person picked in gym class? That's what you're saying?
He's the ugly chick at last call. That's his value right now.
Damn.
He might luck up. And get another team.
Yeah, I mean, me personally, here's the thing. When I listen to Adam Silver and him coming out saying that this is bad for the sport, that pretty much confirms to me that he's not going.
He ain't going nowhere.
KD is not going to get traded because what they don't want to start happening. So look, it's one thing when you're in the last year of your deal and you say, hey, if we can't agree to an extension, you need to trade me. That happens in all major sports. Yeah, that happens in all major sports. When we see it in football, they'll hold out that last year. Don't go to training camp, say, hey, I need my money, things like that. But when you do it when somebody's just starting their deal, you're setting a bad precedent after that. And what you teaching the youngins, the Jaws, the Trey Youngs, the DeJounte Murrays, you teaching them that I don't owe you anything. Basically, like if I'm unhappy, you need to trade me. I don't care what year I'm in with my deal. I don't care if I just signed a new extension. That's why Deshaun Watson caught so much hell for what he did, because you just signed that extension where you made all that money from the Texans, and you were only in the first year of that deal. So for you to demand a trade, that's why it was so much of, oh, we're going to try to throw the book at him. And then he got 66 massage therapists thrown at him. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that was, because they don't want that type. That's like a virus. You don't want that type of attitude spreading around the league. If you're in the last year of your deal, I get it. Like if Kyrie decided, hey, I'm not going to report because they didn't extend me and I don't want to get hurt, I understand that. But when you just sign a new deal the previous year and then you going into the new season talking about, I don't want to play for y'all, what the hell you signed the contract for?
Because it was 130. It was 100 and what was it? 165 million.
Basically. So guess what? They committed to you that they want you for the next 3 to 4 years. Your ass need to be there.
I think the only thing with the Deshaun Watson thing, not to go off topic, but the joint with Deshaun Watson is that a lot of people forgot that Houston was rebuilding. He ain't want to be there while they rebuilding. Like they got rid of their 2 top players. They got rid of his main target, and then you thought he was going to stay? That don't work.
That is true. Yeah. They traded. Yeah, they got rid of J.J. Watt, and you traded DeAndre Hopkins to the Cardinals. They basically lied to Deshaun. They basically said, "Hey, you got a future here. We on the up and up." Deshaun like, all right, cool, bet. I got Will Fuller and I got DeAndre Hopkins. We gonna be all right. We'll get back to the playoff. Well, actually, yeah, you just got Will Fuller because we about to trade DeAndre Hopkins and hey, but we give you.
And he might get suspended for the first 6 games, so you ain't gonna have Will Fuller for 6 games. like
exactly.
Come on.
That's what I'm saying.
Really thought this dude was gonna stay? I was like, come on, you gotta think about like the thing. I'll be like, when I be hearing like a lot of people talking about Deshaun Watson, I'm like, throw the context in with the Houston Texas situation. Why everybody he just left. No, look at the context.
I was about to say that, and they told him that he would have more say so in the organization. And they didn't even give it to him because he wanted, I forgot who he wanted that head coach at first. They didn't even interview that person.
Damn, dude.
Yes, we bet on football. Smoke Man Joe.
Yeah, damn, I forgot. Dude,
All right,
I
go
know
ahead.
exactly what you're talking about. I forgot who, but he did win like Coach of the Year too. That was a funny thing about it. Like he
he ended up winning like Coach of the Year or being like a runner up for Coach of the Year. It was something crazy, but and it was like you didn't even interview him, so you didn't get me the coach I wanted. You traded my best offensive weapon. We don't have a running back.
It was Eric Behem. That's what we wanted. Eric Behem.
Yeah, Eric Behem. Yeah, that's what we wanted. Yeah. One of the best coordinators out there. That's who he wanted them to go and grab, and they didn't make it happen.
Yeah. And then let's not forget about the fact what the owner said, open publicly, about how he feel about players. Like this is so much.
Yeah.
Like it's so much.
Oh yeah. You talking about the inmates running the asylum?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the Titans owner.
Oh yeah.
No. That was Houston.
Nah, that was the Texans. That was Texas.
Nah, that was Texas.
Yeah.
That was
McNair. Yeah, that was McNair. That was McNair.
Told him, we can't let the inmates run the asylum.
Yeah, we can't let the inmates run the asylum.
They running wild.
And that's not and then when you actually find out that he's actually part of the white supremacy. But nobody want to talk about that.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
He's a well-known member. Like he's a well-known
Can I change my pick? They in last place. My default. Motherfucker. Sorry, bastard.
The only thing that was saving him was the fact that he was paying players. Like that was the only saving.
Go Astros and Rockets. I'd rather take the cheating ass Astros over the Texans.
Matter of fact,
look out for the Astros.
At both of them teams.
Come to Dallas. Dallas, Texas fans.
But
DC Southern with his racism. DC Southern.
If you had to choose, I'll say the Astros before I take it back there in Texas. I ain't even going. If you had to choose, I'll take the Chiefs over the racists.
Let's go Dusty Baker. Let's go Dusty Baker.
So, but but no, that's all it is with the Durant. But the Kevin Durant situation. Now to get back to Kevin Durant, the thing was he did sign another max deal. He did pretty much when you sign that you committed. Then you turn around and you start seeing that, I guess, the whole Kyrie thing and then the Ben Simmons. Maybe he did see something in Ben Simmons practicing that he was like, nah, I got to get the hell up out of here. Like, it's one of the two. Like, something happened. Something happened in that 72-hour period.
He must have saw him shot a jump shot. He probably saw him shot a jump shot like, yeah, this ain't going to work, bro.
Well, probably that. And the fact that they know, so it's a couple things now to talk about. So one, yes, they did not extend Kyrie Irving. So he's thinking, I only have Kai with me for 1 year.
Yep.
Who else is coming to Brooklyn to be my sidekick? Because it can't be Ben Simmons. We all know that. Ben Simmons is not ready for that. That's not Ben Simmons' forte. None of that. Kevin would probably. He just came off of a year where he averaged the most points that he did in his career. I think he would beat that average. I think he was averaging 30. He may finish with 35. He may have a Kobe type year next year if it was just him and Ben Simmons.
Yeah. Because you're going to have to take the ball away. He's going to have
Exactly. And that's what Kevin is saying. And the fact that Clutch Sports is doing everything that they possibly can to lure or get Kyrie Irving from the Nets
to LA.
But the funny thing is, he did say openly. A lot of people forgot. I mean, he did say openly in that I think it was I Am Athlete joint that he said if it wasn't for his situation, he would be in LA right now. He did say that.
Yeah.
So now he's kind of like already put it out there. That's where he want to go.
Well, here's the thing. He was talking about how he wasn't mature in the way that he handled things at first. And then number two, the situation that he's talking about, y'all, for y'all that don't know, Kyrie is basically back home in the neighborhood that he grew up in. Yeah. So he's the king of that town in Jersey. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? It's one of those where it's like he's back with his people. He's helping his community. He don't want to leave them behind to go, I guess, ring chase. And then he has a better rapport, and him and Kevin are more so friends than him and LeBron.
Okay.
But fun fact, and I read this from hold on. I'll tell you exactly who it was. I think his name is Jason McIntyre. So,
Oh yeah, I know Jason McIntyre.
Yeah.
why you laughing, Mr. Jones?
I don't know. Just sound like an off-brand name. Continue.
Nah, he's on
Fox Sports.
He's on the
Fox Sports. Jason McIntyre. He be on a Colin Cowherd's.
Yeah.
He used to be on what? Speak for Yourself a few times.
Speak for yourself, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I never watched that show.
Yeah.
Speak for Yourself is a very underrated show. That's actually a pretty decent sports show.
It got
is.
better. But Jason Whitlock used to piss me off when he was on that joint at first.
Oh, you watch it.
Nah,
Watch it the whole
Nah,
lot,
he was. Jason Whitlock was the paid contrarian, bro. You gotta understand the entertainment point of it. That's what it was. That's what his role. That's what his role was.
I get it.
Exactly.
I fucks with his little podcast now.
Yeah.
It's a lot more candid than what he used to be.
No, that's what I tell you about. You gotta pay attention to the show. They gotta have an entertainment. They can't have everybody who agree. I won't make the
Well,
show
I wouldn't
entertaining.
agree. Just like, I don't know, in certain situations you expect them to. It's kind of like Stephen A. Certain situations you expect them to go one way just
But yeah,
because.
but don't have them talk all sports though. Just have them
That's
talk
true.
certain sport and leave it at that. Don't have them talking about boxing. Don't have them talking about MMA. Do not have them talking
Exactly.
about NFL.
Yeah.
Have him with the
Exactly.
sport that he's been covering for his life, and that's basketball.
But you know what though? Shout to Shannon Sharp though. He be all right with other stuff other than football though.
Of course
Not
he
because
does.
I think he actually watches it. I don't think Stephen A. watches the shit.
I think Stephen A. just be going out there and winging it. He's like,
Yeah, like
Yeah.
the person who was in his ear telling him everything. Just say this.
yeah, like
Yep.
you can
That
tell.
seemed to be embarrassing. We used to try to talk boxing with Max.
Bro,
Exactly.
that
That's what I'm saying.
that
But Max
was
been
embarrassing.
around it, yeah, but Max has been around it his whole life. That's what Max
Yeah.
is known for.
And Max used to be in the hoop, so he watch all that shit all the time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And his brother, before he got killed, his brother was in it. So
Damn,
he
shout out.
always in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So here we go. Jason McIntyre yesterday tweets out, Russ caught wind of LeBron and Kyrie playing together in the Drew League and wanted to demand a trade. His agent told him no way. They split. Pretty dirty game LeBron and Kyrie are running, trying to force Jeannie Buss to make the deal. Embarrassment. Now, what I will say is, Rich Paul responded and was like, oh, it's a dirty game. Basically, I guess quoting or making fun of what Jason McIntyre said. And LeBron was like, yep, bro, that's right. Pretty dirty game. Now, here's the weird thing. He's saying that Russ caught wind of LeBron and Kyrie playing together in the Drew League. But the thing is, Kyrie Irving is playing in the Drew League in LA at 11. And then LeBron is expected to play at 145. So they're not on the same team.
Nope.
In the Drew League.
Y'all see that? Did y'all see those highlights, bro?
Yeah, LeBron
I
got
felt bad for
embarrassed.
the LeBron didn't get embarrassed.
He got cooked a couple times. There was a couple times he got
I
cooked.
mean, every basketball player get cooked. Right?
They not
That's
going to, and he's not playing at 100% too. On top. I felt bad for the dude who had to check LeBron.
Oh yeah,
I wouldn't want to check LeBron, even though I wouldn't care.
That was the first game.
I probably wouldn't care. Truthfully, be honest, I wouldn't care because I expect LeBron to cook him. I'm like, dang, I got to check LeBron, bro.
And I'm pretty sure that's like
I ain't
the
scared of that
first.
nigga.
exactly. I go out there and check him.
And I think this probably like the first. Like,
He'd drop
maybe like the first
100
time
points. He'd hit a Will Chamberlain on you.
Don't play with
Maybe
me.
the first time since-
If he's just gonna move out the way when he back down, he gonna do it low post.
He
He's gonna move out the way.
get 60. He get 60.
He ain't even gonna get 60.
It'd be a tough 60. He's going to get 30 at the line. I'm hacking.
Man.
Let me tell you something.
Hey, bro, security, they gonna kick you out of the Drew League. Like, yeah, you gotta go. You need to leave.
Listen, let me tell you something.
If you want that real
Let me
buck,
tell
we
you
in the
something.
streets, nigga.
Nah, bro.
Exactly.
Nah, bro. You
Let me
found
tell you something.
LeBron.
After
They
he
gonna
dropped-
make you leave, bro. They gonna be like, yeah, you gotta go on the bench the whole night.
Hey, now, let me tell y'all something.
The whole game.
Jill Brody
Nah,
ain't
let me
that.
tell. Now let me tell y'all something. After he dropped 15 points, I'm turning full Zaza. My foot is going in your landing area, Bron. Hope you
Yo.
can survive.
But yeah, you gonna
Drop
get banned
15.
for the Drew League, bro.
I don't care.
They gonna have your mugshot soon at the gym. You know how like somebody still at 7-Eleven, that's gonna be MT mugshot.
And when I say, and listen to me, when I say I'm going full Zaza, Once he get hurt, I'm gonna throw my hands up like, what? What happened? What did I do?
Oh Lord.
Full Zaza. Okay.
Nah, they go.
Nah, but I think this was the first game since the Kobe drink that's been like nationally
televised.
broadcasted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna ask him. Then I'm gonna ask him to sign my jersey too. I'm gonna say, Brian, you think you sign this jersey, man, before you go?
Your man gonna be in pain on the ground. Your man, hey man, go ahead and take this picture with me real quick.
Exactly.
Hey, your man holding his ankle. Hey bro, you
exactly.
Asshole.
Hey bro, somebody give me my phone, bro. Hey, come on, bro. Let's go ahead and take this picture right.
But
quick,
my thing is this, and my thing about this though.
I'll help you off the court. I ain't mean to
My thing is this though. If you Westbrook, wouldn't it be the first thing to do is to pull up to try to get some damn chemistry in that same team?
Yeah.
Why you crying about it?
It's an ego problem, bro. Mr. Double, former MVP, it's an ego thing.
But the thing is this: you're working with the guy that's technically still somewhat one of the faces of the league. Just come up to the Drew League and get some chemistry in, dude. Why are you crying about it? Why are you crying?
Basically.
Okay, so what? Kyrie gonna be there? They didn't say they was gonna play on the same team. He just said he was gonna be there.
Exactly. And that's my thing. You go there, like you said, you join that team because they're gonna make a spot for you. Russell Westbrook.
Yeah,
he come up there and say, I want to play.
Play at the Rucker. That nigga went to the Drew League. You know he trying to go to LA. He could just played at the Rucker right there.
And he was at the LA Sparks games and shit like that. He was in all over LA. Like the past, like,
he was.
But the fact that Westbrook talking about he got whiff of this whole thing, I was like, dude, pull up to the Drew League. Just play with LeBron. Play with LeBron and DeMar DeRozan. Get some chemistry in, because it more than likely is not going to happen as fast as you think it's going to happen. Especially right now.
and like I said, like I told people, it's literally going to be what the Nets record is by the All-Star break. If the Nets pull, let's just say a New York Yankees where they the number 1 seed or number 2 seed in the East by the All-Star break, ain't nobody getting traded. Ain't nobody getting. Kyrie might even be offered an extension. They may say, hey, Kyrie, we'll give you 2 years, $50 million, and we'll add on a 3rd-year team option. You know what I'm saying? If you play X amount of games and we're exercising, you'll get another $50 million. They'll do something like that.
Yeah, because Kyrie more likely going to get an extension before Westbrook would.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So if they balling out, I'm telling you, by All-Star break, the Nets would be, hey, Kyrie, we're sorry. What you want, 3 years? Okay. We got you, bro.
But all depends on, it really does
3 years, 150, 160 million. Give it to them.
All depends on the Nets. Because the Nets, I mean, truthfully, it sounded like, it is sounding like Kyrie want to go to LA, like to the Lakers. But thing is this, like he opted in, so it had to be a sign of trade, and they're gonna have to get like a 3rd team. That's the only
exactly.
The Lakers ain't got no first round picks.
I was about to say that, and here's the thing: what the Nets are doing, the Nets, like I told y'all, with a lot of these trade scenarios that's starting to come out, like they like the latest one that I heard or read was they wanted Brandon Ingram, Larry Nance Jr., and 4 first-round picks for Kevin Durant.
Smoking.
And the Pelicans said no.
Nobody's taking that deal, bro. Nobody. Maybe KD 7 years ago, 6 years ago, maybe.
Exactly.
I mean, all first rounds. Shit.
Not even that. But the thing is this: I'm not giving up my core players right now. We just can't.
Then on top of that, KD wouldn't even stay in New Orleans.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's the only reason I wouldn't do it. He wouldn't even stay. He'd probably leave like as soon as his contract
here's the thing.
Out here.
Now, here's the thing. KD, Zion, and McCollum could work. It could. But the problem that you will run into with KD is, well, what if he turns around and he's not happy because they didn't make it out of the 2nd round? And then he's saying that he can't win with McCollum and Zion. The Pelicans, they just extended Zion with that rookie max. They said they're not going to trade Zion. So you better figure this shit out, KD. That's how that's going to go. We're not trading Zion. You'll go before Zion goes.
Zion could potentially average like 26 and 12 next year. You never know.
That's true.
That's true.
So that's what I'm saying. And then B.I. is already coming into his own. B.I. is a dog. I'm going to be honest with you. I wouldn't trade it. I wouldn't have done that trade. Somebody was like, oh, they stupid. No, they not.
No.
KD is 32.
Brandon Ingram is very underrated. If you look at his
Very
numbers, he's a
thank
very
you.
underrated player, bro.
Niggas played 2K. That's the problem.
Yeah.
The
If he
Exactly.
was still with the Lakers, he'd be a more known
Look,
name. If he
whoever
was
was
on a big
guarding him in that
organization.
first round of the playoffs
Was getting
he was
cooked.
having a field day with him. He was averaging
Cooked.
30 in the
Exactly.
playoffs.
That Zion extension was done.
They had
Here's
to.
the thing.
They had to.
Yeah, they
He had all the leverage. He had all the leverage.
He had all the leverage,
He had all the leverage.
He had all the leverage.
They didn't have a choice with that one. And it's one of those where, here's the thing, Zion, okay, you saw what we was able to do in the playoffs. And McCollum, was he there yet?
Yeah, he was there.
He was there.
So it's, hey, look, Zion. And here's the thing, for real, they messed up anyway, getting rid of Lonzo and all of that. They messed up trading him away. But they said, look, Zion, we'll make it up to you. We got McCollum. B.I.'s balling. That's a nice trio right there. And with the way that the West is looking, I have no doubt. I think as long as they can stay healthy, New Orleans will be back in the playoffs again, and they'll probably get out of the first round.
But let's not forget, though, too, the funny thing about if Zion is healthy, he could bring the ball up.
Yeah.
He could literally be the point guard. He can literally be the point guard. He got that much handle. He could be the point guard.
Exactly. So you have a point forward in Zion who can facilitate. You got B.I. who's a dog on the ISO and can shoot over whoever. And then you got C.J. McCollum who's a good spot-up shooter. You got the pieces. And Willie Green, he's not trash as a coach. He's not great, but he ain't trash.
For them to get to the playoffs, he couldn't be that bad.
Exactly.
In the playoffs.
Exactly. So, I mean, me personally, New Orleans, salute to you and stick it with your guns. I'm glad that you said no. Because, yeah, I mean, it would have been fun to watch Zion and KD hoop off of each other and all of that, but they wouldn't have got far. They probably, the most they would have got was Western Conference Finals. And I'm being generous.
They may have got out of they would have got out of the first round. I don't see them outside of the first round.
But you always
maybe second round.
Sometimes them teams always get that one run, so it depends.
That is true. Yeah, those type of teams, they get that one little run. That's why I said Western Conference Finals. I can see them making it there. Now, depending on who they played, would have determined. If they was playing Golden State again, no, they would not have beaten Golden State. If they played another younger team, like how Giannis got the Nets, know this making it difficult. Yeah, exactly. They definitely making it difficult. They saying, hey, we want your two future players, your two future best players. And then 5 first, and then 4 or 5 first round picks.
That's a whole generation.
You're not getting no 4 picks. Not for the.
No,
I wouldn't do it.
And here's the thing too. Well, just to finish what I was saying too. If the Pelicans had gotten somebody like, let's say the Mavericks, or, they got a team that, hadn't really gone to the finals yet, they could have beaten them and then got to the championship. But if they got an experienced team, like if it was either the Lakers or the Warriors, they wasn't going to win. They was going to lose. But just to add to it, Jerry West also came out and said, I don't think that you can really put a value on KD, which I think is fair. Because
he's also talking about it like as an executive too. Because remember, Jerry West did pull some strings before that.
Oh, of course he did.
He managed to get Shaq, but he ain't had when the Lakers ain't had no money. So he managed to do it.
He managed to get Shaq. He managed. He saw Kobe. He knew Kobe was going to be who he was before anybody else even knew. He was able to trade Vlade and bring Kobe over there to the Lakers, and then he called up Shaq and was basically like, "Look, we got a young star named Kobe. I think that y'all will be a great tandem together. And y'all can win some championships. Let's do this." And the rest is history.
Because I think if anybody would know, it'd be Jerry West to know that. Yeah, them trade possibilities is kind of unlikely. Jerry West would be the one to say it.
Jerry West and another person too, who we got to give credit to, who's basically, I think, actually you call him second to Jerry West, will be Pat Riley.
Yeah, Pat Riley. Yeah, Even though he tried. He did try.
Yeah. He did try. And honestly, I still think that he's trying. I have no doubt that. But my thing is, here's the issue with this trade scenario. Nah, I'm gonna tell you right now. If you seen the new Zion been in the gym.
Shoot, Zion out of shape still had 28 and 8.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, that's out of shape Zion.
Out of shape Zion had 28 and 8. And I think he still had 6 assists.
Nah, Zion, okay, he in shape now. He got that money, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he got the money now. So yeah.
Yeah, nah, he did what he had to do. But I'm not saying he would bring it out all the time, but I think it would be almost, well, I'm not even gonna say, I'll say a Draymond Green situation, not actually Draymond Green, because we know he could drop more buckets.
I think he more
Chuck. Yeah. Barkley, when he was bringing the ball down. Yeah.
I say if I had to compare his game to somebody, I compare his game to Chuck and Larry Johnson when he first came in. Without the back injuries and without the, without the craziness.
Like LJ was a bad boy. Yeah.
I say Sean Kemp.
Yeah, but Sean, I ain't really see Sean
bring
the ball down.
He's more athletic than Sean, though.
I don't know.
Nah, yeah, he is more athletic.
He's more athletic than Sean Kemp.
He's more athletic than Sean Kemp.
I don't know, y'all. Y'all got to go back and watch Sean Kemp the first couple of years, bro. I was about to say,
Zion is more athletic than Sean Kemp. Y'all guys got to stop living in the 90s, bro. Y'all guys.
I'm not even trying to live in the 90s. Sean Kemp was athletic, motherfucker, bro.
Nah, he was athletic. Nah, but Zion
like 91 Kemp.
Exactly. Come on, bro. Bro, 91 Kemp wasn't nothing to fuck with, bro.
Yeah, he was, bro. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna say it.
I mean, yeah, but Zion was doing 360 between the legs in games and shit. So
that's what I was like, bro. Athletes are today are more athletic than a good chunk of athletes in the past.
Majority, not
I need people to say. I need people to come up with that realistic.
Some do defy error, though.
He is
like
one.
will
Now,
defy
Zion
error.
Yeah.
No, we're not gonna say.
Just like Zion and Ja Morant is up there, probably the most athletic point guards right now. But nobody ain't gonna talk.
Of all time? Are you talking about all time? Just this era?
Just for this era, not all time.
For this era, yeah. But to me,
for this era, yeah.
But to me, he reminds me of Derrick Rose.
Derrick Rose probably Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose and Westbrook, prime Westbrook. Like it ain't not Westbrook now. Prime Westbrook and Derrick Rose are probably the best. Probably the two
most athletic point guards.
Yeah.
I mean, I like Kevin Johnson back then.
Kevin Johnson not more athletic. He's not more athletic. He's not more athletic than Derrick Rose or Russ Westbrook.
Especially MVP year. That MVP, Derrick Rose was a whole different animal compared to anybody pretty much in the 90s.
He was.
You can't think about athlete from the past is probably more athletic than them two guys.
The only other person who I would have said probably could have made it close, probably could have been Jay Williams, but we never got to see it because of the motorcycle accident.
The motorcycle accident, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
He was more of a shooter, though.
But y'all also gotta bring context. Point guards is different from our era, from the previous era. They was more distributors and playing defense.
Hey, but Kevin Johnson give you 30 and 10 though.
He would.
He's the exception to the rule. Exceptions don't swallow the rule. It still applies to the era. I'm talking about for the era.
I mean, like in the era, the point guards was more like you got to get like 10 assists.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. We was in the era of more scoring point guards. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, trust me. I'm a point guard enthusiast. That's like
exactly. No, I'm looking at the standards of point guards was different between now and back then. That's what I'm saying.
I'm glad today that it changed.
Exactly, but here's the thing though.
It's like that with all positions.
But
if
you know.
Now.
But I'm gonna say
a lot of stuff changed.
Center don't exist. We know that already.
Yeah.
A center now is just a stretch 4. That's all a center is in today's. That's all it is.
I will say this. Where I'm gonna give Dallas their credit. I'm going to give Minnesota their credit. It seemed like now, yeah, Golden State because they got Wiseman back now, so we'll see Draymond play the true 4 again. We're starting to see now teams bring back that center position, and I'm excited because the issue, and I'm just going to say this right now, the issue is we've fallen in love so much with the 3 ball that we've forgotten what real basketball is. Everything now is ISO, give me a screen, pick and roll, I'm going to do a 3, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. I need call plays, call sets. Like I
got to use slight pushback. I agree with you, but things evolve over time. So the way you looked at it, like when we was growing up, is gonna be different. I had to tell everybody that.
Yeah,
it's gonna be slightly different.
Yeah, no, I agree. With you. It's going to evolve,
but don't call it like real basketball.
Do you think the center position evolved for the better?
No.
You don't need, but back then you needed a big man.
It's like
your big man was a key point of your offense. Now you don't really need a big man.
Center, our equivalent to center right now is like the running back for the NFL. That's
a good comparison.
Even defensively, though, what do you think Rudy Gobert would be at defensively in the 90s compared to Robinson and all of that?
He'll get destroyed in the 90s. Let's be honest.
No, I don't think he'll get destroyed. I don't think he'll get destroyed in the 90s.
David Robinson,
I have to disagree with that. I wouldn't say he'd get destroyed. He would be more mid. He'd be mid in the 90s.
He'd be a mid-tier guy. He'd be
a mid-tier guy. He would be. He wouldn't be trash. He wouldn't be trash. He'd be.
I ain't saying trash, but he ain't gonna.
His job is to defend the paint. That's all his job is. He's a specialist. That's all. Defend the paint. That's all it is. Yeah.
And here's what I'll add too, Josh. I get what you're saying too about obviously like don't get stuck in the 90s.
Back in the day had to guard.
Oh yeah,
that's true. Take a night off. Rudy Gobert could take a night off right now. Who he got to guard? Who he got right now to guard? That's going to be like
that. Tell you that era, Tara. The era. I'm going to tell everybody this. The era is just different, bro. You just gotta get out of that 90s mind frame and just think.
No, it's not even the 90s mindset. What center out there do Rudy Gobert really has to play defense?
You don't, but Tay, you gotta look at it. No, Tay, that's add context to it. Tay, the offense now is not revolved around the center, so you don't necessarily need a center. That's why we don't have big men like they use.
I'm not talking about
the
way the centers are. I'm talking about in general.
I'm telling you why he doesn't have competition. I'm telling you why he doesn't have competition. You don't need a big man, Tay. It adapts to the market. That's how it is. It's always been like that.
I mean, but I'm going to say this, though. Luke Longley wasn't a big part of the Bulls' offense. He was there defensively, but he wasn't there.
Yeah, he played his role. But you got also, back in the day, people were specialists, too, as well. They play, if you stick to your role, we'll win. That's all you didn't need. You didn't need your big man to drop 30 points, 20. You didn't need Luke Longley to do all that.
Yeah, but I'm not even talking about dropping 30. If based off of like what we see right now is maybe like 3 guys, Rudy Gobert could be like, oh shit, yeah, I gotta step up this game. Maybe 3.
Yeah, true. Yeah,
we said it.
You're right.
I said it. He'd be mid in the 90s. He'd be mid. He wouldn't be elite. He'd be mid. Like he'd be a specialist, defend the paint.
But I think what
Tay
is saying, but I think what Tay is also saying.
You talking about Shaq? You talking about Elijah? He's not going to have.
You talking about Patrick Ewing?
Tay. I'm not saying he won't have competition. Tay, I think you missed it. I'm not saying he won't have competition.
I said Rick Smith would get that nigga bucket.
He had more competition, but I'm just trying to explain why the centers are not as competitive as today because you don't need a center. Everything's guard based.
Yeah, that's what
I'm trying to tell you. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
You don't
put it like this. I'm going to say this right now. And both major sports that the 2 most watched major sports have basically took this role. We've compromised tradition and fundamentals to make the game more exciting.
Yeah,
that's basically what they did.
Exactly. Why not? So basically, hey man, it's a business. It's a business.
Exactly. Who's the fullback position? Jesus Christ!
There is no fullback. Is a fullback position? Name a star fullback position right now.
Oh, what's the dude? Huchek for 49ers.
And dude from maybe it's like 2.
Go ahead and pull out your phone and look up Google first. They're rare. Very rare.
It's like 3 in the league right now. It's like
yeah,
3.
it's like
Very
3 in
rare.
the league.
Very rare. It's very rare. It's very rare.
But it used
I
but like
agree.
you said, though, compared to how like I ain't even gonna say how, but compared to the last like run of the NFL when they was like the number one sport, they had fullbacks. Like,
Yeah.
like they literally like
Yeah, you have your
But
Backstrom,
but Tay, back to my same point. Even in football, the evolution of the game is different now.
Yeah, they had to.
It's
They
more
had to.
passing.
Yeah.
It's more
Yeah,
passing
born.
related now, bro.
Yeah,
But
it got
here's
too
the
boring.
thing, though.
That's why.
It's not
Yeah,
personal. It's
that's
just
what it was.
how the game
They got too
evolved. The
boring.
game
They got
evolved.
tired of seeing running the football. They got tired.
I was about to
of
say
seeing
that
football,
because
running the football.
basically what they've done is they've compromised fundamentals
Mhm.
to make the game more exciting. But
Yes.
here's the
I do
issue
agree
with that. What people don't realize, and yes, the
Don't
casual
forget
fan-
safety. Don't forget
Hold on,
safety.
that's true. But hold on, here's what I'll say. Here's what I'll say.
Yeah.
You've done.
I'm
all
joking,
of
by
that.
the way. I'm trolling, by the way. But
Nah, I
but
get what
they
BC
use
said.
the word
He's too light in the
safety.
ass. Yeah, but here's the thing: you've done all of this, right? But guess what? You still have a man that is 45 years old, and we're talking about him having a great chance of going to the Super Bowl. Why? Because he understands the fundamentals of the game and what you need to succeed in a playoff. Here's the thing: all the cute little plays, I'm a throw it behind my back, or I'm gonna throw it, underhand, and I'm gonna launch a 50-yard. All of that is cute during the season. All of it, though, you will always be on Sports Center. You always want to see yourself going viral on Twitter and everything like that. But if you actually want to dominate an era, you have to get back to fundamentals. You have to. And we see that the teams that are actually running basically the basic fundamentals, those are the teams that are always around and always making deep playoff runs and always in position to win a championship. Golden State, a lot of San Antonio Spurs, a lot of the Golden State Warriors. That's all he's doing. He's running the same offense they were doing in Chicago.
Yeah.
The same offense.
A little bit of wrinkles. Yeah, that's only.
Yeah, and basically saying, Steph, when you want, you could go ISO. Steph, a.k.a. Jordan, when you want to, you can go ISO if you want and shoot a three. But Draymond or Clay will bring the ball up. You just pick your spots and where you want to go.
Yeah, you're right.
That's
He did take the same Chicago side. He just made it more oriented around 3-pointers. That's all he did.
That's all he did. He made a couple tweaks and said, all right, boom.
But ain't it funny the student actually outlasted the teacher, because Phil Jackson tried to do that shit with the Knicks and that shit wasn't going to work.
They didn't. Nah, the Knicks didn't have the personnel to. They didn't have the personnel. You got to have the personnel to run that.
But he
you
tried.
Had the personnel to take
that with Landry Fields.
Tay, they didn't have the personnel, bro. Come on, Tay. They didn't have the personnel. That's another part of the equation. You can't just run that system without players.
Raymond Felton and Lamar.
Exactly. Well, hold on. No. Odom, it could have worked because Odom was able to execute.
Not this Odom. This Odom after the buddy ran.
Man, this dude won $6 million a year while doing crack, bro. Are you serious, bro? my man is up.
My problem with Phil Jackson has never been the coaching. It's always been the personnel side of Phil Jackson. Has always been the problem with me.
Yeah.
Everywhere he's been is always.
I think you gave Phil Jackson too much slack in the Knicks. That was a dumpster fire. But we're not gonna talk about that. Nobody could have saved that Knicks team.
Oh, I know.
Nobody could.
But he took the money. But just like anybody else, you took the money, and guess what? You're in a market. When you take more money, you get more responsibility.
He still made bad moves, though.
He made some bad moves.
Bro. He made some bad moves, bro. He traded away some people.
I can't remember all the moves he did.
I was about to say, didn't he draft Porzingis, and it was somebody else they wanted him to get, or that he could have got over Porzingis that's successful now?
We could have got Bradley Beal. Yeah, we could have got Bradley
that's
Beal.
what it was. Yeah,
it was Brad. No, it was somebody else. It was a few people they.
Yeah, hold on. I'm about to.
I can't remember the draft. I can't remember who was.
They could have got.
I'm about to tell you right now.
I'm trying to remember who.
I mean, Porzingis' first year was decent.
Nah, Porzingis wasn't that bad of a pick if you actually look at it. He wasn't that bad.
But he wasn't fit for New York, though. He wasn't fit for New York.
He wasn't bad. But the funny part is y'all clown Porzingis. Then y'all won a couple of games. I was like, oh yeah, man, walking around with the Knicks. I'm like, man, y'all some fake fans.
No. I didn't
Stephen A. all crying on first take. Everybody, I was like, huh?
I was just like, I hit Josh up. I was like, I don't know who this dude is. I even said, I don't know.
But you know how every year they hype up some exotic international play. They do it like every draft, bro. They do it every draft.
Bisley. Yeah, Von Bisley.
Yeah,
So
he's the next Dirk Nowitzki. He played like Dirk Nowitzki. Look how he shoot a jumper like Dirk Nowitzki. Like that's
exactly. Yeah, bro. Nah, bro, it wasn't it. That just wasn't it. Well, the Knicks didn't have a first one.
Yeah, it was.
But that was 2015. Bazinga was drafted. Was 2015, right? 2014.
But let's not forget, we didn't have a first round pick until Phil Jackson got there because Isaiah Thomas fucked up everything in New York.
That's why I said the Knicks was a dumpster fire job from the beginning. Like that's why, like, as soon as he went in there, y'all be like, bro, y'all gotta get that dude time. It's gonna take time for y'all to even make the playoffs. So reasonable.
Yeah. So here's what he could have had. Beforehand. I think he did. I don't know. I think
he did okay. No, he didn't do that bad on that draft, bro. Because a lot of those players not even playing.
Yeah, they're
exactly. Because here's the thing. The only two players that you could have questioned him about was maybe Karl Anthony Towns or D'Angelo Russell. Those are the only two. But without taking both.
If I'm not mistaken, didn't the Knicks want Okafor? If I'm not mistaken, coming out of Duke, right?
Yeah, but Philly got him.
Yeah, Philly got him.
Yeah.
And I thought that's who y'all wanted.
And he's not even in the league no more. Hey, bro, this was a shitty draft, bro. You ready, bro? I'm about to name these names real quick for y'all.
Actually, the first like top 10 players was actually pretty good. Like, you know, in high school to college, that's why it wasn't a bad draft. A lot of them just live up to the hype.
Yeah, but when you actually look at it now, yeesh.
Most of those top 10 players not even in the league no more, bro. In the top 10, they're not even in the league no more.
All right, so look, so Cat, right? Obviously, Cat's still there in Minnesota. He got his extension. D'Angelo Russell is now in Minnesota. So you got the top 1 and 2 picks together in Minnesota. That was decent. But then Philly picked up Jahlil Okafor. Knicks
which they did. That was a dumb pick. That was one of the dumbest picks ever.
Oh, of course. It was definitely dumb.
Because they had Embiid. I was like, why would you draft another? They drafted like 3 centers like 3 years in a row, the Sixers.
Exactly. It was just stupid. Number 4, you got Porzingis. Number 5, Mario Hezonja. That's
don't even play in the league no more.
Exactly.
Oh no, that's another person they hyped up. He was supposed to be a great shooter from like Eastern Europe or something like that. They hyped up.
Here we go, bro. Sacramento, Willie Cauley-Stein.
Is he still in the league?
Injuries and stuff held him back.
Nah, I don't think he was that good though to get drafted top 10. He wasn't that good.
He was part of the Calipari system. That's all it was.
Yeah, he was just part of.
Yeah. Yep. All right. Look, number 7 for Denver, Emmanuel Mudiay.
Mudiay was supposed to be a beast, bro. Mudiay, because he was like the number 1, number 2 high school player, and he played overseas. He was supposed to be like the next big guy, like coming out.
Great
high school.
But he didn't. Detroit drafted Stanley Johnson.
Stanley Johnson wasn't that bad. Stanley Johnson wasn't that
Arizona.
bad.
Stanley Johnson from
Arizona. Stanley Johnson was good though. He was good in college though.
Yeah,
Stanley Johnson was pretty. He was good. He was a good college player.
Everybody get to Sweet 16 and lose.
Get to the Charlotte Hornets, who they drafted. That was I don't know why.
Frank Kaminsky from Wisconsin.
Oh my!
Because he won a championship. Yeah, I swear, Michael Jordan. I swear, he drafted. I think he just
Montrose.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, Frank Kaminsky.
He drafted because
and then number 10, he was. And then number 10, Miami picked Justice Winslow from Duke. Winslow was balling from Duke.
He
had a good year. He had a good year. He
got stuck in the Miami rotation, bro. No, he was not going to play in Miami.
Exactly. Exactly. He wasn't going to play. But then Indiana of course got Miles Turner, who it looks like they about to trade him soon.
Somebody in this draft that failed that shouldn't have failed that far from Kentucky, but I'm not gonna say nothing.
Yep, Devin Booker.
Devin Booker should not have been. I'm sorry, Devin Booker should not have been the trophy pick. He should have been the top 5 pick.
Man from Kentucky. He was the 6th man.
I think he was.
Trey Lyles went to the Utah Jazz over Devin Booker. And And then
He was a six
Cameron
man.
Payne.
Like he was a six man.
But Jay, I remember I told you Devin Booker was the probably the best person. Him and Kyle and Towns was the best. That was the best player on the Kentucky team. Everybody just never mind. I remember saying that. I'm like, oh no.
I mean, a lot of people forgot Darvin Mitchell was one of the best players in that draft that he was in. But because he was a six man, that's what they was like, oh nah, he ain't got no potential. Like they did the same thing.
I thought Devin Booker I think was supposed to go to the Hornets, but Jordan did what Jordan.
Was it the Hornets or was it or was it supposed to be the Pacers? Because he was supposed to be the replacement for Paul George. My understanding.
No, because a lot of teams passed on. I think Sacramento. Everybody was shocked that Sacramento did. I think they had him in the draft. They had him going to Sacramento. I think in that year, if I'm not mistaken.
As a lottery pick. Yeah, they had him as a lottery pick.
Yeah. Bro, Sacramento passed on a lot of great players in the draft wise, bro.
But let's not forget too, Devin Booker did not take a meeting with the Sacramento Kings too, though. Let's not forget
that's true.
Take a meeting.
He probably
he didn't want to play with him.
Yeah. Nobody want to play for that trash organization. But never mind. I ain't mean to say it like that. I mean to say it out there, Sacramento fans.
No, that's some trash.
They keep reliving those Chris Webber days. That's the closest y'all gonna get to a championship.
That's because they're gonna get to West Conference Finals.
Basically. Yeah, and then Cameron Payne got drafted by OKC. So that was
Mr.
something.
Dancer. Yeah, he was Mr. Dancer at the time. He wasn't
exactly. Yeah, now he's an actual player. And he's doing good with Cameron Payne. He's a Phoenix Sun.
Damn,
right?
bro, that's funny. Like 8 out of the top 10 picks don't even play in the league no more.
Basically,
if you look at most of the NBA drafts, most of them ain't top 10. When you think about
normally you least can.
They still got the worst draft. The worst draft was the '98 draft for me.
Nah, 2003 was the worst draft.
2000.
Nah, Ola Candy going.
I mean, not 2003. 2013 was the worst draft.
2013
was the worst draft.
Who was in that draft?
Nobody. Nobody.
Hold on, stop, sir. Stop. Hold on.
When it in 2013? I think it was 2013 was the worst draft.
Yeah, 2013.
I think Oladipo was the best. I think Oladipo was the best. Right?
No, hold on. Yeah, Oladipo. You got Otto Porter Jr. Cody Zeller went to Charlotte. Michael Jordan, boy, you done fucked up again. Drafted
Michael Jordan is the worst drafter of all time, bro. Him and those big ass Levi jeans he always wears.
Phoenix drafted Alex Len out of Maryland, out of University of Maryland.
About that shit. Yeah,
now here's the thing with the Hornets. They did draft Nerlens Noel. He was supposed to be decent, but injuries is what messed him up.
Yeah, Nerlens is decent.
Yeah, Nerlens was all right. Ben McLemore, he turned out to be nothing.
Bro, most of those players was out of the league in like 3 years, bro. They
Hold on, KCP, he's still going, and he won a championship. All right. Minnesota, they drafted Trey Burke out of Michigan.
He was solid.
Burke was solid. He's solid.
Yeah, CJ McCollum. You got Michael Carter Williams.
Bro, Michael Carter Williams he had a great rookie year, bro. Rookie year, bro.
Yeah. The Sean Livingston of this generation. That's what he is.
Nah,
exactly.
He had a great rookie year though. He had a great rookie year.
Sean Livingston was
then he just fell off after that rookie year.
He got hurt. Sean Livingston came back though.
Yeah, but I'm saying he's the Sean Livingston of this journey. Because remember, Michael Carter Williams had a back injury. A lot of people forgot about that.
Oh yeah, true. And then look. Yeah, then OKC had Steven Adams. They drafted Steven Adams.
Okay, that was decent.
That was decent.
2013 draft was bad, bro. It was so bad nobody knew who the first number 1 pick, bro. It was like anybody.
Oh yeah, Anthony Bennett. Yeah, from UNLV.
Anybody could have been the number 1 pick in 2013.
Oh my god!
2013, it wasn't no clear number 1 pick. You know how they had this guy or between these 3 guys. It was like anybody could be. In the top 15 could have been the number 1 pick.
Yeah, then Dallas went and grabbed somebody from Gonzaga, bro. Gonzaga players are trash in the NBA, bro. They are
trash.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you right now, what Gonzaga is to the NBA, I think the Pac-10 quarterbacks are to the
Alabama quarterbacks.
Yeah, Alabama quarterbacks are to the NFL, bro.
Or Oregon Ducks running backs.
Exactly. Or
Yeah.
Oregon Ducks quarterbacks. Who are they?
Yeah. Well, Mariota had injuries. Justin Herbert look all right, decent.
Hold on, Justin Herbert came from Oregon. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you're
he
right.
came from
He
Yeah,
did.
Oregon.
yeah, yeah. Justin Herbert is
Okay, all
probably
right.
yeah. They
Yeah,
running backs
but
now. Oregon running backs always have great college careers, but when they get to the league, they trash.
I say Alabama quarterbacks. Give me one decent Alabama quarterback right now.
We don't know one.
hold
Tua
on,
All
might.
hold,
time.
wait a minute. Whoa. Hold
All
on. First of all,
times.
oh
You
wait a
you
minute. Of
go
all time, I'm
you
about to say
going
of
back.
all time, I
You
don't
going
have one.
back. Pull out that time
Nah,
machine.
nah. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I'm gonna tell you who's gonna lead the charge and change the trajectory for Alabama quarterbacks. Are y'all ready? McCarkle Jones.
Okay, I guess. Yeah.
You be Cardell Jones from Ohio State.
No, fool. McCarkle Jones. You don't know who that
Messing
is?
with you. Yeah, I know. I'm
Oh,
fucking with you.
I was about to say. Come on now. Stop playing with my man. And he with Belly, and he went to Brady home. He went to Tampa and was working out. Said, Brady, I got you this year, Playboy. I'm going to see you.
Well,
But, all right.
Bryce Young might got potential though. He was
Maybe.
good in
Depending on
high
the
school
situation.
potential.
If he end up going to Detroit,
But the problem you gotta
not in
understand when
2
you're
years.
Alabama, Mac Jones might be okay. Mac Jones might be okay. We don't know.
He's going to be good.
He's in a great situation, so I say Mac Jones might can break that. That's the only
Yeah.
person. Tua, I guess. Tua is hit and
No,
miss. I don't know about Tua.
hell no.
I think Tua was overrated going in the draft, but that was just
Well, according to Tyreek Hill, Tua is more accurate than Patrick Mahomes. So, just want to throw
that's a
that out
PR stunt. That was for PR.
there.
That was for media. The media team told them to say that. Don't
Yeah.
believe
Yeah. Hey, y'all remember
It's
Shabazz?
been one from Alabama. Ken Stabler. That's it.
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah,
And
Kenny
how
Stabler
long
was
ago? When did he play? When did he play? Pull
the
out the year. Pull out that
60s,
time machine.
the
Pull out
60s
that
or the
time machine.
70s.
I
Who
don't
was
even think
he?
we had
Kenny
rights
Stabler
back
was the
then when he was.
70s.
Yeah.
No shit.
We probably didn't even have rights. I think
I
Kennedy was
thought
still
you
alive.
won, but I thought you.
JFK was
I
still
won.
alive when this dude was playing. Over 50
Yeah.
years, bro. Come on, son.
All right, so look, hey, Mr. Jones, I know you remember him, Shabazz Muhammad. You used to
Oh
kill with
shit.
UCLA on NCAA basketball.
Shabazz Muhammad. Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, the best play out of this draft came right after Shabazz Muhammad was drafted. Can you all guess who it was?
Draymond Green.
I'll take that.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm not even gonna allow that shit to happen. I'm not gonna allow it.
Who is
Come on now. Take a guess. The best play out of that draft. And he ended up having a damn good career. And he's still playing at a high level.
What year?
2013.
That's 2013.
Dun, 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 dun,
AD?
dun.
No.
Nah, it
With
wouldn't
the
be
15th pick in the NBA draft.
Because Jabaz played for the Timberwolves, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. It was With the 15th pick in the NBA draft, the Milwaukee Bucks select Giannis Antetokounmpo.
But Giannis, well, his rookie year wasn't the greatest. He didn't do. He got better over time. He got better over time. He wasn't.
Nah, he hit the
didn't-
gym. Little curtains. He had to hit the gym.
He had good work ethics. He had good work ethics.
Hey, look,
Nobody had him being that good.
Hey, look, I'm gonna say this too, and then we can go ahead and move on because I want to get to some more serious issues. I won't spend too much time. I'm gonna say this, y'all. You know, I got pissed off at a lot of people when they said this, and I was like, I wanted to put hands on some people because I know how much I love Kobe. When they was like, "Oh, this was planned," they set him up to take him out. Remember that year when Kobe basically saw what the NBA was becoming today and held that camp, and he had his own separate like Mamba Academy. He brought IT there. Giannis was there. Bradley Beal was there. It was a bunch of stars basically trying to change the trajectory of the NBA. And where he saw the game was going, because he saw it. The shit was trash. It just wasn't the same game that he was used to. And then tragedy happened. Tell me, man.
But I think
I just wanna
if I'm not mistaken, I think Giannis went to that camp.
Giannis went to that camp. Tatum went to that camp. There was a lot of young talent that was at that camp that we see today.
Because I think they had Giannis as one of the top players in general. Outside of, because of course he couldn't go to high school here, so he had to be around high school talent.
Exactly.
So,
Yep.
Yeah. I think he's actually at that camp. Yeah.
Yep. He had the Mamba Academy. But that's all I'm gonna leave it at. Now, just real quick, WNBA, Brittany Griner, she pled guilty. She also, and she said with the she was. Now here's the thing: this isn't going to account for anything because it's in Russia. So a U.S. doctor, a U.S. doctor signed off on her being able to use marijuana for pain and everything like that. But here's the thing: that's in the U.S., Brittany, not Russia. I can't. Here's the thing: I'm a legal firearm owner in Pennsylvania and in Jersey. I can't take my gun to Maryland or Virginia and expect for me to be able to just walk around with it like I do in PA or Jersey.
No, you can't.
Even though I'm registered, I got my permit. I'm good. So if I can't do that from domestically, what makes her think? And here's the thing. If you bring a firearm on a plane, even if you have the only people that can bring a firearm on a plane is what? The court marshals, right?
Yeah, flight marshals.
Air marshals.
Flight marshals. I'm sorry, air marshals, not court marshals. Air marshals. Yeah, air marshals. They the only ones. So even me, if I was a police officer, I still can't travel with my firearm.
I think certain people like private security, you gotta get special permission.
Yeah, you gotta get special.
Exactly.
It's a special.
But it's like a whole process.
Yeah, but even still, they're not in uniform. They're in disguise like everybody else. Like they just on the plane. Like you know what I'm saying? But the thing is with Brittany Griner, and I keep saying it. Oh my God, I was like,
talk about it.
She's in another country.
Yeah.
With a legal substance in that country, got caught with it, and now she's getting prosecuted for it. That's just like anything else when you go anywhere else.
Exactly.
Yeah. A lot of people don't know. Yeah, because I'm in travel groups and we always hear stories about somebody doing stupid like smoking weed in Thailand or China and getting in like serious charge. I said, you didn't do your research. I'm like, bro, weed is not really accepted in a lot of countries outside, Western world. I said it's not really accepted.
Now unless you're in the UK or Amsterdam, you
Western.
cannot have
That's
weed.
Western. After you leave the West, weed is not really that cool. Nah, there's exceptions to every rule, but in general, just do your research. I'm not going.
Yeah. But I'm saying UK and Amsterdam, you can actually have it. But outside of those, don't even try it. Don't even try
it. Plus they use it in Brittany Griner.
Amsterdam though.
You said what?
The red light district ain't the same. They've been cracking down.
Nope. I was about to say that, before, and feminism actually trying to take down the whole red light district because they doing a lot of protests and stuff saying like sex workers ain't being treated right and all. It's not the same Amsterdam like you used to see like back in 2012, 2013 and before then.
It ain't nothing going to be like 2012, 13.
You talking about pre-PC culture? Man, that life was good right
there. Pre-PC culture, we ain't never seen that shit again.
Yeah, it ain't coming back. The genie is out the bottle, bro. It's not going back.
You talking back when we talking about when wrestling had bikini contests and shit like that. Like
exactly.
You can't do that. You can't do that in 2022. You'll get canceled.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like
exactly.
And also Brittany Griner, they using her as like negotiation to like release certain Russian. Yeah. Then on top of that, it's just bad timing because we started like beefing with Russia. We got all these sanctions. It's just not a good time right now to be in Russia. I'm just letting you guys know that.
Exactly. And here's what I'm going to tell the people out here before we jump to what T-Pain said, and then we'll get into New Music Friday and then end the show. This is what I want to tell y'all right now. First off, I'm tired of all of these posts. Taking the quote, oh, if Brittany Griner was LeBron James, she would have been free. First of all, let me educate you all on something.
Can I say it again?
First,
Can I just say it again? Can I say it again before you go?
Go ahead.
He's not going to do anything to get into that situation.
LeBron understand his image is very important. He wouldn't get
exactly.
Like
exactly.
I couldn't. That shocked me if LeBron. If you understand about LeBron.
Yeah, this is not Miles Bridges. Anybody that's the face of a league.
Hey, bro, you wrong for that, bro. You wrong for that. You wrong. Tay, you wrong for that, Tay.
I mean, but he's right though.
But you're right though. You're right, but that was a little sneak.
If you're the face of a league, you're not going to do anything to jeopardize the league or your image. If you're anybody like LeBron, Steph,
he didn't get to a Billy. He didn't get to a Billy as an athlete smoking weed.
And here's another thing too. First of all, LeBron, his camp would have the weed. It wouldn't even be on him. It would be nowhere near him. That's number one.
It might happen when he lands. It's gonna happen when he lands. It's not even gonna be.
Nah, he would have somebody. If he really wanted, he had somebody dead to give it to him. If he was
exactly. He would have someone there. And number two,
it wouldn't be connected to him. It may be connected to somebody on his team. Possibly.
Exactly.
Like you gotta keep the heat away from him.
Exactly. And here's another thing too, what I want to tell people. It's about money at the end of the day. LeBron James is the first active billionaire athlete. So do you know how much money he's made the NBA and the other corporations and all that he signed to? He's made them billions of dollars. So of course they would fight and do everything in their power to get him back over if something were to happen to him. Brittany Griner I make $220,000 a year. There are surgeons that make
damn,
man.
Damn, she make that. They make that much money.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say that.
Hey, you funny?
Huh? I know, petty as shit.
No, the reason I say that because the WNBA doesn't make any money. So technically, if you look at the market value, they should get paid less. Yeah, exactly. I'm just letting you know that. I'm just looking at all in the red.
I'll trade Brittany Griner for Ben Roethlisberger any day, though. Sorry, my bad. It's too far.
Wow, you are taking shots at Big Ben, bro. You are salty today, man. Somebody that had a OJ a coffee this morning. Jeez, man.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, man. 2 Super Bowl appearances. Actually, 3. No, 2.
He got 2s of everything.
I tell you, he got 2 Super Bowls. I think he might be more valuable. Yeah. I hate to say it like that.
Yeah, matter of fact, he got 2 Super Bowls, but 3 appearances because he lost 1 year to.
But he got 2 Super Bowls. Yeah, he got 2 Super Bowls, 2 wives, 2 rape charges. I mean, he got 2 of everything. You know what I'm
saying? You can't say that. Hey, Tay, you can't say the R word. Grape. Don't say the R word. Say grape. Tay, you gotta say grape. So they won't get flagged. Yeah, you gotta say grape. You don't say that.
Great.
R.
He got to break.
What about sexual assault?
That's like
you gotta say it like that.
Sexual misconduct.
I don't want y'all to get flagged. Nah, they have been flagging YouTubers for that. You
gotta say that
word. Yeah.
There's another word you can't say either concerning with the crisis that we're in right now. But you know, I won't disclose that one.
Yeah.
But at the end,
but at the end of the day, man,
to trade for though. They trying to trade for an arms dealer, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Nah, some assassin. They trying some Russian assassin.
Merchant of death.
Yeah, some assassin. Yeah, just to let you know, guys know, U.S. ain't gonna do that now. No disrespect.
No, Armando, we don't negotiate with terrorists. Come on,
man. That is all cap, bro. They negotiate. It's been on the person. You gotta be somebody of value. Not saying she's not valuable. Not saying she's not valuable. No, I ain't mean to say
she's not that valuable, bro. She's not.
Yeah,
she's not that valuable.
Yeah, she's not. She's not. If she was a regular person, nobody would care. Like if she was like Brittany Griner, the IT person that worked at the DMV, nobody would care. The FedEx girl.
She's not that. Hey, bro, Coco Golf is more popular than Brittany Griner. Okay, it's just that simple. And Coco hasn't even won a major yet. She's more valuable at this point.
I'm gonna have to agree with you. I can't even argue with you on that one. Hey,
bro, did y'all see that All-Star?
Brittany Griner is more popular than Brittany Griner at this point.
Bro, most people probably don't. If she wasn't in Russia, if she was like just playing, nobody probably would know who she is.
No.
I hate
No,
to
most
say
time
that.
they're gonna think she a dude. But you know, it's just this is my opinion. You know?
Oh, it's like wow, she just tall.
Hey,
I
did
still
y'all
can't
see
believe
that
that.
All
Do y'all
Star?
remember that joint when she was gonna be the #1 pick and they were showing her like chicks can dunk and she epically fell on ESPN? Do y'all
Yeah,
remember
Yeah.
I do.
that? That was bad, like bad, like terrible marketing.
Yeah. Nah, it's some. Look, it's a meme going around, and it was like, "What do y'all think happened here?" And it's like the women are standing up, got their phones out, taking pictures and all that. Somebody was like, "Yeah, reverse layup."
Oh wow.
It is what it is, man. But all right, T-Pain said that lyrically, if Tupac
Oh yeah, I
was in
heard
the
him say
game
this.
today, he would be lyrically, he would get washed by today's rappers. Do y'all agree? Lyrically, I'm talking
Any
about
other
Lyrically,
not
time?
song, but lyrically.
who is lyrical? It's not that many lyrical rappers like that no more. The
Oh, you
lyrical
got
era
Joey
is over.
Badass. You got Joey
You
Badass.
keep naming them.
You got you got
You
Royce.
are those
Royce in that era
commercial?
though. Yeah, but
But
Royce
are
in
they
that era.
commercialized? I'm talking about like today commercialized big hits,
Yeah,
big people at the
yeah.
top of the game
I mean,
are not really
Royce is pretty
lyrical.
up there.
Everything now I'm
Royce
talking about
is.
the new generation is really about
Oh, got
I'm a
you.
shooter, I'm a
Yeah.
demon,
Yeah, but
trap
Royce in that
money.
era though. He's
That's
in
pretty
that era.
much.
Yeah, Royce. Who else? Sci the Prince. He's more lyrical.
But
Lupe.
that's from a previous. You naming previous generation people though.
All right,
Is he
Lil Uzi Vert.
Was T-Pain talking about the current era? What era was he talking about? The current state of
I
hip hop?
think he. I think he's just talking about everybody who's involved in like the current state.
Hell no. Tupac murdered.
Nah, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. I would have to strongly disagree with him.
Yeah, I'm about to
I
say
mean,
yeah.
Lil Uzi. Lil
I'm just
Uzi
asking
Vert.
for clarification. Like, what era is he talking about? Like the era where dudes are talking about I'm a shooter or something like that. I'm like, hell no, he won't.
I
Well,
guess he's talking about in the last 10 to 15 years,
last
which
10 to
I
15
can.
years,
Yeah.
you can make an argument the last 10 to 15 years
Oh my God, you
if you
go back
expand it.
to '05. Nah, that's
If you expand it to 15 years, you can make an argument for that. That's not a
Yeah.
bold
a
statement.
strong
If you
argument.
make that, you
Yeah.
can. Yeah,
Yeah.
I would actually
This
agree with
is
him if
like
Now.
he said that.
before Wayne's era.
Because you
Yeah.
got Wayne, you
Exactly.
got a lot of lyrical people that came out the last 15 years.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's true. Yeah,
Yeah, I
15
Yeah.
years
remember.
can
Like, yeah, that was like in the middle of that backpack era too.
yeah.
Exactly.
Lupe,
Yeah. Lupe.
Lupe,
Because you gonna include
Wale.
Lupe,
Big
Wale,
Brother.
J. Cole,
Yeah.
Big Crit. You going
Kendrick.
a lot of lyrical people.
Yeah,
Man, I don't
Wale.
know.
Like there's a lot of Wale. There's a lot of lyrical.
Yeah, there's a lot of lyrical people during that era
Yeah.
coming up from the
Yeah.
last 15 years.
Now, if
But
he's talking
Yeah,
about
that's what I'm
within the
saying.
yeah, now if he's talking about within the last 5 years, no,
fuck no.
Hell no. If he
absolutely.
said last 5 years, I can't even name half of these niggas.
You have
Like,
to go back 15. You have
Yeah,
to go back 15.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or is he talking about like post Tupac death, like early 2000s? My assumption. That's my
It's
assumption
been the
because that's his
stars. It
era.
was definitely been
That's
the
why I
stars.
think he's talking
I
about the
mean,
early
shit. If he
2000s.
talking about that, you got Black Thought up there.
Yeah.
yeah, Black Thought,
Yeah.
yeah,
No, if he's talking about
That's
last
most
15
up
years, you
there.
can.
Nah, most deaf quality.
Yeah, bro, that's a
Rockstar.
tough
I mean, the
era,
whole
bro.
Raucus, pretty much.
Yeah, bro, it was a lot of lyrical rappers in the last 15 years. I'm gonna say
Common.
he
I
might
mean, you still got
T-Pain
I
might
mean,
Common.
have a point. He might have
look
a
when they
point.
had a show called Lyrics is Loud Show. I mean,
yeah.
yeah, I don't know, Pac. I don't know. But
T-Pain may not. It may
Pac
not been
dumbed
a
himself
bold
down a
statement.
lot, though. Pac dumbed himself down a lot.
Yeah,
You
Pac did
hear
it.
more in his poetry. Like, if you ever read a book, you hear more
But
in
I'm
the
just
book.
saying, yeah, I just need to know how far is he talking about? Because I saw that clip, I was like, but how far are we talking? Because
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to figure out too. Because if he's talking about today's rappers, if he's
Pooh
talking about
Shiesty is not
anything
fucking
within
with
the past,
Tupac lyrically.
no,
Like, Pooh Shiesty-
Anything in the last
Who's
5 years is a hell no. It's a hell no. Last 5 years,
exactly
hell no.
anything the
Hell
last 5 years is a hell no.
I
The
would say
only one,
I would say Corday the exception.
No,
no. You
Corday.
you name an exception to the rule, but that's but in general,
Now
the
hold
day
on.
era, yeah.
Now I'll say this, Corday, and I feel like there is one more. Actually, it's two more that might be able to go a little lyrical with him. So one would be, y'all may not agree with this, but I think Lil Uzi Vert, he got bars. He could go.
Nah.
Marvel,
And
Pac,
then
man? Shit.
and then
Over
Lil
Pac,
Baby.
nah.
and then Lil Baby. That's it. That's it.
Of course he'd throw that motherfucker in there.
Lil Baby, you can't go wrong with Lil Baby. But last, if T-Pain says last 15 years, I would somewhat agree with him. If he said
Because you
last
got
5
2
years,
Chainz
no.
as well too. Yeah, because you got 2 Chainz within the last.
I count him more in the last era though. I count him.
Yeah,
Because you got Ye.
2
You
Chainz
still
ain't
got
fucking
Jay.
fuck anyway. He be throwing together punchlines. Don't get me wrong. He be throwing together punchlines.
bro,
What,
you
you
got
talking
Big
about
Sean. Bro, you got Big Sean who can go lyrical with
Oh
it.
yeah,
Drake.
Big Sean
Yeah,
up
Big
there.
Sean. Yeah, Big Sean
Yeah.
up there lyrical.
He can do
Yeah.
anything. He give you pop song.
Yep.
You know, you can't talk about Tupac. Tupac is like, you know what I mean, he's like a
Yeah,
D, you know,
protected.
he's like a saint. You can't talk bad about him. He's like,
Because
you can't
he
talk
put
hip-hop
emotions. He
stuff.
put emotions in rap. Like you felt every word he said, even though he
But
was like the most
Pac had a
bipolar-
nice flow though in his raps though.
and he was
He had
like
a
the
nice
most
flow.
bipolar motherfucker in rap history. But
He
you
was a
felt
Gemini.
every song he
He
did.
was a Gemini. He was a Gemini though.
Yeah, like.
Exactly.
was a
So what you
Gemini.
expect?
Exactly. He was
So
a
what's your
Gemini.
favorite Pac song of all time?
Ooh.
You should know mine,
Yeah.
MG.
Mine's keep my head.
I'm gonna say, oh yeah, I know what yours is, Mr. Jones. I do. I would say
Ambition
for
as a
mine,
rider is my favorite. I would say.
Classic.
I would say
That's
Chainz.
one of the two.
Why nobody count that as best intros ever? That's
That
something.
is the intro.
It is one of the best intros ever.
It is.
It's one of the best.
I say it is
Excuse
the best. Truthfully.
The best.
I would
you think
say
it's the best
Changes.
intro?
Huh?
I would say
It's a
Changes. Changes my favorite Pac song. Because a lot of the stuff that he talked about in that song is still
It did
going on
happen.
today.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
That was kind of a lyrical Pac on that one too.
Yep.
What
Only
you gonna
thing
say
that
like
he
Brenda?
didn't
What
get.
y'all gonna say? I thought y'all were gonna say like Brenda got a baby.
No.
What
Even
about
though
me and my
it's-
That's
girlfriend?
the first song I ever learned, though. First rap song I ever learned, word for word, Brenda's Got a Baby. But my favorite joint, Against All Odds, by far.
Yeah.
Yeah, against all odds.
Against
is
all
dope.
odds.
That's like the hardest diss song ever, and people don't give that shit enough credit.
What about
that shit is,
I
that shit
ain't
is
mad
better
at
than
you.
Hit 'Em Up to me.
I like
Huh?
I ain't mad at you when I was little, when I was growing up. I ain't mad at
Oh,
you.
that's a classic. That's a classic.
Yeah, I'm just
Shit, Hail Mary. And you know he's not
Hail Mary, California Love.
California
California
Love.
when they did the little Mad Max video.
Yep.
I still remember that music video. That's what
But do we all agree Biggie make better music, though?
Yes.
Yes. Biggie was a better
Yeah,
lyricist than
He took-
Pac.
No,
I
I'm
hate
just
to agree
talking
'cause I
about
was a
his
Pac fan. I was a
production
Pac
gets a
fan.
lot of credit, too. Even though Pac had like Dre and them, Biggie production was flawless already today.
Because
But it
Biggie,
wasn't
Biggie had better flow, he had better punchlines. Yeah.
Give me the
I
loop.
don't know. Biggie was he was ahead of his time. Biggie for
Like
his era. he was.
D-Dad them kind of
But-
size him though.
Yeah. But the thing that separated Biggie
Machine Gun Funk, like his beats was just like that hardcore hip hop jazz shit. Like that's what New York was running production.
I say the thing that separated them two, I'd probably say Biggie's storytelling was better, and it made him over the top with that.
Oh
His
yeah,
storytelling
because Biggie
was
had
better.
storytelling. He had
Hey,
storytelling.
Pac could tell a story too.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he had suicidal thoughts.
Yeah.
Suicidal thoughts. Like, nah. It ain't juicy. Like, nah. Big had him with the storytelling.
Come on, bro.
Man,
He
that
made
production-
a song about. Nah, bro. He made a song about killing himself, bro.
Yeah.
In the
Suicide
hype of his
thoughts.
career.
I got a
Yeah,
story
like-
to tell. I got a story to tell. It was a true story, by the way. He did Robin.
I know.
Hood.
I know.
Yeah, so I don't know, bro.
Partying, the partying bullshit joint, that was based off of like it was a lot of shit.
That
Yeah.
was his first. That was his first hit ever. Who shot you?
Yeah.
Hey, hold on. Is SummerSlam tonight?
Nah,
Oh, okay,
No.
I thought it was. All right.
like a week or two.
Okay.
It's like
I mean, you can't go wrong. It was really based off what side you was on at that time. Like it really was like you couldn't go wrong with either or.
I want to
At
say
that
it.
time.
Yeah.
I would say Pac had the better album out of all of them, like commercial wise. All Eyes on Me is the best shit.
Here's the thing
Commercial
with Pop.
wise. Commercial wise.
I'll say this with Pop. Pop knew Biggie was more lyrical. Pac was more thought provoking.
Yeah.
If I can.
He put. I think he
more
put
conscious.
better. He put better out. I mean, like conception wise, he put together better albums.
Who?
Yeah,
Pop.
Yeah, conception wise, not like sonically, but Pac
'Cause-
had like messages in his music, like how he put his albums together.
Even though Big don't have a good,
All of
project,
them told
he
a
only have
story.
2 albums.
Since
You
Me
know,
Against the
Big
World.
yeah.
All right, let's do Pac's last 2 and then the Biggie 2. Then let's do All Eyes on Me and Machiavelli and them 2. Then
I think Big.
Machiavelli told a hell of a story.
I want to say unpopular opinion. I want to say unpopular opinion. I think Big had
Life After Death was probably still the better project.
Big had better projects in my opinion.
You think Life After Death is better than All Eyes on Me?
Bro, Big. I'm talking about like in its totality. Big albums were better. Y'all gonna hate me for saying it's an unpopular opinion.
Double album versus double album. If I had to play,
All Eyes on Me got. I think it got Life After Death. I'm sorry, because I like his first album better. I like his first album better anyway. I like Ready to Die better. Ready to Die is better.
Ready to Die was slightly better, but I want to say Big had 2 better albums.
Only reason I say All Eyes on Me because most of Big records was.
And there was so many hits on All Eyes on Me too. There was so many hits.
It was.
Yeah, it was.
Like back then, played like Pac for an hour straight.
But the only thing I will have a knock on is the fact that most of Big records was not finished when he did Life After Death. They were not finished at all.
That's true.
Yeah.
There was a lot of open verses and a lot of like joints that was not finished. So I think Life After Death would have been better if he was still alive. Yes.
Yeah.
But you talking about,
hold on. All Eyes on Me. Let's go ahead. Let's talk about the hits on there. So Ambitions is a rider.
That's best intro ever. Yes.
Scandalous.
Scandalous, yeah.
Every other video.
Yeah.
Every other city we go. I forgot the name of that joint.
Yeah, How Do You Want It?
All About You.
Yeah, All About You, yeah.
2 of America's Most Wanted.
2 of America's Most Wanted.
Only God Could Judge Me.
Mm-hmm.
Life Goes On, California Love.
I ain't mad at you. That's all for the first disc too.
Yeah, that's just the first disc.
Yeah, How Do You Want It on
Thug Passion.
Yeah, Thug Passion. Trust me, I said that. Classic.
Ambition is a rider. You know what I mean? I still think Big had the better projects out of. Even though All Eyes on Me that's my favorite Tupac album, but Machiavelli.
Oh.
He said FT.
What?
He said FT Bang.
Oh yeah, basically.
Will crush the rappers of today.
He would.
Of what era? Of what era are you talking about? That's why I say if he say last 15, Pac will have some competition.
But that will always be the what if, because we don't know if his music would have evolved or anything because he never got a chance to.
I think Pac probably went acting if he was still alive.
Listen, exactly. He would have went to more acting because I'm gonna tell you right now, Jay-Z would have got him. Jay-Z, he was already beefing with Jay-Z. Jay-Z ain't want it. I mean, Pac ain't want it with Jay-Z. He ain't want it.
He called him out.
He called him out.
He called him out, though. He did call him out.
He did.
He called him out. He called Nas out.
Jay-Z went big
but
in the 90s, bro.
Only thing was, he had to reflect on Nas, though. Stop it. Stop it, Stop it.
T-Pain that lie. Pain did more for hip-hop than Pac. Hey, man, that's a hot take right there. That's a hot take right there.
Well, hold on. What was the hot take? I didn't get to see it. What was it?
Show it again. That's a hot take.
Pain did more for hip hop than pop.
Come on, Sosa.
Sosa,
man.
That's a hot take.
I mean, I'm gonna tell you. I will say this.
Talk that bullshit.
I will say this just to talk about with Sosa.
We don't have an hour.
Pain.
We don't
hold
have
on,
an
listen.
hour.
I'm not. Here's the thing. I'm gonna give it 5 minutes, and then we can move on to New Music Friday. Auto.
What are you talking about? California Love is auto tune, baby. What are you talking about?
No, Roger Troutman was auto tune, but T-Pain took it to another level, bro. And a lot of Khaled's bangers and all that. Khaled would not have survived without T-Pain.
T-Pain
what did Hov do?
for hip hop.
I'm
He did more
buy
for pop.
you a drink. Ooh.
I ain't gonna lie, Epiphany was a great album. I ain't gonna lie,
That's what I'm
Epiphany was
saying.
a great album.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. T-Pain. Exactly.
Epiphany was
then
fire.
let me tell you. And then his collabs that he did, bro. Kiss.
Oh,
with
that
Chris
studio
Brown.
remix is a classic. That studio remix is
Come
a
on,
classic.
bro. Exactly. Come
I
on, bro.
ain't
T-Pain.
Pop.
And here's the thing, Mr. Jones.
They do
Even though
more for
yes,
hip hop
Jay-Z.
than Pop. Pac had hip hop by storm, bro.
Yeah, but I'm saying like T-Pain did more for the pop music more than hip hop. He was a pop.
Oh, people watched the Source Awards more than the Grammys at one point because of Pop.
Yeah, that's true.
Only because they wanted to see what nigga was gonna get shot next. That's all, or stabbed.
Well, that shit always happened at the Ozone Awards. People stopped watching that shit.
Yeah, the Ozone
Awards.
Dang,
all right, so I'm looking at Life After Death, right? And I'm trying to look at some of the hits from there. So Somebody's Gotta Die, Hypnotized, Kick in the Door, R. Kelly, FNU Tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I Love the Dough with Jay-Z. What's
that wasn't
Beef?
a hit, but that was fire.
Yeah, What's Beef?
More money, more
money. Yeah, more money, more problems. I Got a Story to Tell. Notorious Thugs. It's Bone and Biggie, baby.
Yeah.
Sky's the Limit.
Don't forget Sky's the Limit.
Yeah,
I love
Sky's
that
the
video.
Limit.
That's one of my favorite videos.
Going Back to Cali. That was a hit.
Yeah, he did have that joint.
It actually did get radio space. You're right. It did get radio.
Don't forget the tutorial he gave, the 10 Crack Commandments.
10 Crack Commandments. That was a hood classic.
Dog, hey, it's not really that easy to say one is better than the other. God.
And then
you can make an argument for both albums. You can make an argument.
And then You're Nobody, and then You're Nobody to Somebody Killed.
And like I said,
come on, bro.
And like I said, most of these records not even finished. Most of them just was open verses. Like that's the crazy thing about it.
You got Notorious Thug, the collab with Bone Thugs. I'm like, bro, Life After Death has some.
Nah, Jay-Z killed that.
Nah, Jay-Z did not kill it. Guess what? As much as I love Lil Baby, he uses auto-tune. Lil Durk uses auto-tune. Future still uses auto-tune. Most of the artists today still use auto-tune. They just don't use it as far as with singing, but they still use auto-tune.
Yeah, Uzi.
People still use auto-tune.
Yeah, Uzi. They still use auto-tune. All Jay-Z did, honestly, was basically shut down T-Pain. That's all he did.
But yeah, T-Pain is literally, he's Nate Dogg with good albums. That's literally what T-Pain is.
Exactly. And guess
that's
what?
All he is. That's all he is.
That's fine. And guess what? He did a hell of a job.
He did a hell of a job, though, because he did have over 200 features. I would say
that's
that.
What I'm saying.
Yeah. I mean, he had a good 3-album run.
Yeah.
T-Pain did more for hip-hop than Pac did.
Yeah, I said him down. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I ain't going that far.
You're an incredibly intelligent man, Sosa, but on this one, music, period, hip-hop, period, ain't your forte, bro. Like, the whole Drake thing still bothers me to this day. It really does.
No, he's conceded. He says that Drake is the GOAT, but Hov is the God, meaning basically like Jordan and LeBron. There will never be anybody better than Jordan. Pain.
Yo, you are tripping.
But I ain't gonna lie though, that Drake joint Asian though. It's a color. Yeah, that Drake joint Asian. The more they play it, like.
I mean, well, here's the thing.
It was going to happen. It was going to happen.
Yeah, it's going to happen.
It was going to happen.
But at the end of the day, it's still not charting like it should. It's not.
Sticky
is the best song.
Them joints that's supposed to have been charted in the first. I mean, not like that. I don't think it's supposed.
Hey, whoever don't like the Beyonce joint hate. I'm sorry, that Beyonce joint fire.
It's definitely fire. It's fire.
The joint. Can't Break My Soul.
Release tension.
Yeah. Release your job. Release that. Release stress.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is, bro.
Yeah,
all right, lastly, y'all, and then we'll wrap up.
All right.
New Music Friday, a lot of albums dropped.
Which ones you gave a fuck about?
So the ones I actually cared about. So I listened to Rowdy Rebel. He gave us basically like a double disc.
What? Why?
Now I'm gonna say this: the first half, I wasn't a big fan of it. Roddy on the first half of his album, I ain't even gonna lie. The first 9 tracks, he talking like he want to get indicted again.
Yeah.
He talking like he want to go back to jail. Now the second half of the album, he is. He talking like he's still in the field, bro. You can't talk like that, Rowdy. You can't. Listen, Bobby's so scared of going to jail. He making hoochie daddy songs. Okay.
What the hell is wrong with him?
And hold on. We'll talk about that.
What's wrong with that boy?
Yeah. So look. But the second half is a whole vibe to that Rowdy. I can listen to the last 9 tracks. So the first 9, again, it gives me a headache, and they all sound the same. But them last 9 tracks, they fire. I can't even lie to you. They a whole vibe.
It's an 18-track project.
It's a double disc. It literally says 1 through 9 and then 1 through 9. So it's a double disc. So first CD I'm not a fan of. The second CD, he'll get radio spins off of that one.
Yeah.
Then CMG, they released their project.
I didn't give it a listen. I was gonna wait for you
right now.
I was gonna wait for you.
All right, so I'm gonna tell you right now, it's fire, and I'm gonna tell you one thing that Gotti did, which was smart, and you can tell me if you agree with this or not, Tay. What Gotti did was he made sure that all of his big artists, so Mozzie, Moneybagg Yo, Youngster, all of them were on basically at least one of them were on all the songs throughout the STG. All of them were on at least one of the songs throughout the album. So like, you know how some compilations would give you like, it's like 25 tracks, but the first 12 tracks is your major or your big artist. And then you let the smaller artists handle the rest of it. And people be like, all right, the back end of the CD is trash.
Yeah,
that's not what he did there. He put STG is on some like track 19. Yo Gotti is on like track 20 or 21. He did right by this album, and it's one of those where I can listen the whole way through. I'll probably skip about 2 songs on it.
So it's better than like a Dreamville or like what Gucci did with So Icy, right?
Definitely better.
Yeah. I think he got bigger artists too, though, as far as the label aspect of it.
Oh yeah, Mozzie. I agree. With Mozzie.
Yep, Mozzie, Moneybagg Yo, and STG alone, and then you add Youngster into the mix. They good.
And what's the new girl? They got her in there too.
She looks like a bootleg Ari. I'm good on her. I don't need to listen to her. Oh yeah, 42 Doug as well. He got 42 Doug. Yeah. So yeah, I'm all good with that. I'm trying to think of what other albums came out.
I know Lloyd Banks came out. Boo.
Yeah, Lloyd Banks came out with an album.
His last album was better.
What you think of that Neo, Tay?
That Neo's solid.
Yeah, it's solid. I ain't gonna think. Even though I was kind of like thrown off with the Trippie Redd record.
Trippie Redd the GOAT.
Yeah, I was about to say that Trippie Redd record is fire, and I like how he redid Thug Passion too.
Yeah, that was
dope. Baby. Yeah, that was fire. Yeah, so Neo, he definitely put out a solid project. If I had to give it to someone, I would say, well, it's not fair because it's a compilation album. So I would say the best album out of this weekend probably gotta go to Neo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually
I agree. It's Neo.
Yeah, because CMG that's basically, it was basically like an all-star mixtape, basically, an all-star team album.
You know what's sad though? You know what's gonna get the most sales this week?
Lizzo.
What's that?
Lizzo
gonna get the most sales.
I ain't even listen to that shit.
I bet it's fire to a lot of people though.
Of course it is. Yeah, I'm not listening to Lizzo. I'm good. And then who else? Let's talk about some singles. Joey Badass dropped a single called Zip Codes. That shit was fire. And he dropped a video for it. It was definitely fire. I was impressed with that. Maxo Cream and Benny the Butcher did something I think is going to be on Madden called Football Heads. They just want to make some edits to it. What else? Calvin Harris and Justin Timberlake and
I would hear Banks at URL. If Banks battle rap, I'll be cool with that. Just to see one.
Yeah. Oh, I ain't even gonna lie. So Mozzie dropped a video and a new song called "Open Arms." It's fire.
Well, I've been telling you for years, Mozzie is dope.
He is. I just can't listen to a whole album of him. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not gonna do it. I'm just not. I'm sorry.
And Lotto dropped her first single. Her little single
I'm good.
too.
You talking about Pussy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't listened to it. I just saw the shit on the goddamn.
I heard it. It's all right. It was on XM. It's all right.
Yeah. They was basically talking about Roe versus Wade and all that. That's basically what she was addressing, Roe versus Wade. So that was decent. Josh, we got you back, man. Any albums that you listened to this weekend? Anything that stood out to you?
No, I didn't listen to nothing new.
Okay. Well, we got some catching up to do. Got to listen to CMG, Neo, and Rowdy Rebel.
Okay. I guess.
Yeah, I guess. Just go ahead and turn on that Lizzo.
Yeah, I'm about to say, you go get you a Lizzo. Go and get you a big girl. Y'all pull up.
About damn time. That's the jam.
Yeah.
That's the jam.
Get y'all that Stella Rosa and listen to some Lizzo.
Now you get the box wine. You get the box wine for that one.
Oh yeah. Box wine with crab legs.
Oh, ew. The box wine though.
The box
man,
wine.
the box wine. That's a great bang for your buck, man. Your money go far, man.
Hey, they get buzzed more off the box wine than the actual wine, bro. Trust me. Trust me.
Oh, I know. Trust me.
I know, bro.
Hey, man. Hey, Mr. Jones, just put in nice wine glasses. Nobody know. See, man, you gotta think, man. See, man.
I know. Put this back in the Ciroc bottle. I got you.
Yeah.
I ain't that bad. I
was about to say, yeah, bro. It's a little
put Crown. What you gonna put? What you gonna put? Crown Royal in a Hennessy bottle?
Why not?
Hey, don't do that. Don't do that.
Hey, hold on. Stop.
I got Hennessy apple.
But hold on. Stop. First of all, Crown Royal is better than Hennessy, sir. You mean E?
Nah, I'm talking about the price. I'm talking about the price wise.
You know what?
Crown Royal better than Hennessy?
I don't agree. But
just to let you
agree with it.
Just to let you know,
I like Henny White though. You right.
I'm gonna tell you guys both. I don't drink that much. Both of them are disgusting to me. But I'm talking about the price point, but more about
that Peach Crown Royal hit though.
Yeah, that Peach Crown Royal is a hitter, and the Apple one.
Okay, y'all like Crown Royal? Y'all opening y'all inner.
I drink. I try everything once, but I'm a tequila guy.
All right, man. I'm getting old heads. I got the Crown
tequila
Royal.
rum. I got so much rum in my house.
I can't drink no rum. You can have that.
Nah, because it's mixed. It's a good mix for like everything.
What you gonna mix? Rum and Coke? That's it.
No. Pina colada mix. You can put that in.
Listen, let me tell you something. Rum put hair on your chest, and if y'all ever seen Mr. Jones' hair, that may look like Bigfoot out here. Okay, I'm good on that rum. That put too much hair on your chest.
Like Shawn Michaels. You got the Shawn Michaels.
Rum. You right. Rum is more for like mixers, like we mixing drinks. You're right.
Like. I hate when people drink gin straight up because gin you can mix with a bunch of shit too.
Yeah, gin. Yeah, I can't drink gin at all, bro.
That's nasty, bro. Gin is nasty, bro. I don't know. You got to mix that with something. You got to mix that. That's like drinking rubber alcohol, bro.
It is.
That's like pretty bad, bro. I don't know.
Hey, bro, that's like drinking Margaritaville tequila, bro. That shit is bottom shelf. Okay, I can't.
That's like with it. Wow, you saying, dang, is that? Yeah.
Y'all ever had like the real moonshine?
Yes. Yeah. And that shit is nasty.
Nasty and strong. Crown is not better
than it is.
I want to say something. Tay introduced me to Hennessy. I want to say I'm popular. I think Hennessy is slightly overrated.
Yeah, I did.
That's just me as a liquor. Yeah, I think it's overrated as a liquor. I tried. I was like, y'all pay for this to drink this on purpose? Like,
is it more overrated than Ciroc?
Yes, because it's been out long.
Yes, it is. Hennessy is like a hood. For some reason, when you got a Hennessy bottle, you like the creme of Negroes. I'm messing with you.
Exactly. It is.
Oh yeah, when Henny Black first came out, that was amazing.
Yeah, man. Walk around a family function with a bottle of Hennessy. They was like, okay, I see you getting money. I see you play what?
Nah, he's right though. Mr. Jones, get yourself some bamboo rum if you haven't.
Yes.
Hey, listen.
Best rum I had was from the Dominican though. Somebody had rum from the Dominican, had like little leaves in it and shit.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, mixed that with grape juice. I had that with grape juice. That shit was fire. I was like, what the hell?
Listen, let me tell you something. If I do drink rum, there's only one rum that I would drink, and that's 151 for whatever reason.
Boy, that shit is toxic. I get that. That's what
it was the best one though.
I ain't gonna lie. That's what
151 was the best though.
You know, Adam's Walk Ice is gonna have it in hell. I like 151 and Coke because I know I'm gonna die in this hot ass.
Well, the best rum I tried was it's called Bruegel. Is it from the DR? That joint is pretty good.
Yeah, DR got the best rum by far.
Yeah, Bruegel.
Yeah, if they didn't stop making 151, that shit would have been that shit.
Damn, I should have. Hey, bro, I should have bought a bottle while I was over there. I didn't buy one.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
I should have bought one of those.
Exactly.
I drank some.
Spending all that money on them hookers over there. You know what you're doing.
Hey, man, I'm not doing that, man. I'm not.
Yeah,
we don't.
That is true.
You talking about Sousa Beach? That's Sousa.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing, Mr. Reynolds. Hennessy is the number one selling alcohol.
It's because of the
number
culture.
one.
It's because of the culture.
I was about to say it's the culture, and guess what? The number one selling champagne is Moet, but it ain't the best.
Moet is not the best. Overrated. That's another overrated. That's another overrated drink. I hate to say it. Y'all going. I'm about to trigger a lot of black folks.
That rosé, the rosé is decent though. I'll always
the rosé one is decent, but that's not the best one.
Don P is the best.
Really, Don P?
If you can get it, Don P's the best.
Yeah,
Don is decent. I'm gonna tell you right now. I like Vouvet Clicquot.
Yeah, they pretty good too.
They're pretty good.
That's a solid. Yeah, that's a solid one to me.
Next time I go out,
oh,
ladies love it. The ladies love it.
Now I'm gonna tell you exactly who Nikita Koloff chest having the ass.
Nah, ain't that big. Ain't that big. George the Animal Steel, ain't that big.
Yeah, George the Animal Steel.
Fuck out of here. Yeah, back here. Get the fuck out of here. I got back here. We used to drink that 151 on the train down to AC.
Damn, bro.
Damn,
like straight?
bro.
Like straight?
That's what I'm saying. Straight.
Like, not mixed? Hey, man, you a wild motherfucker. Wow. You a wild dude. You a wild dude, bro.
Now, here's what I will say. When I did have one,
that's the upper stinging blood.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you why I will always respect 151 because I remember, bro. It was one day my sinuses was acting up. I'm clogged. I took 2 shots on 151. I was good. When I say good, everything opened up. I spit out all my mucus and I was like, I'm good for the weekend. I can party now.
You ever had Everclear?
Yes.
Hell no. I ain't had no Everclear.
That's jet fuel.
Yeah. That's gonna tell you on the bottle, keep away from flames.
Call your ass Maverick. Okay. Call your ass Maverick.
Dog.
That's exactly what that is.
Nah. But did you ever have like real moonshine though? Like from like
yeah,
when I was in North Carolina, I tried it. And bro. I don't know how you drink that. I knew it's cheap, but
I remember I was with somebody who was chasing that shit with like pea schnapps or something. We'd drink that and take a shot at that. I was drunk as
I would
never do that shit,
bro.
I would never do that shit.
I drank it once. I was like, oh God, I thought I was just gonna cough up a lung. Like, I was like, God damn.
Hey, bro, you better off drinking lean at that point if you gonna
drink. Moonshine is borderline the lean. That's like that.
Ain't no experience like lean. We'll talk about that all day. What it done with the Leicester? I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
The Leicester ain't where is that? No. Some O cups ain't where.
I got the O cup. All right, man. All right, look, we gave y'all about 2:30. We appreciate everybody.
All right, no problem.
Fun. Appreciate
Hennessy is overrated. It's overrated.
Definitely overrated.
We just triggered a lot of people. Y'all about to get a lot of thumbs down for saying that.
Hennessy is overrated.
Good enough for YouTube, they don't show. So
why is it overrated though?
Because everybody talk about Hennessy. You go to
just because it's popular, it's overrated.
Nah, man. Have you ever been to a family event? They be like, anything is possible. Put Henny and everything. Come on, bro.
Well, not quite my family out here. We like our
You West Coast, man. I don't know. You West Coast guys are weird. Y'all weird, man.
I'm a weirdo now.
I'm a
Yeah,
West Coast guys. Y'all weirdos.
Y'all are weirdos.
Hennessy hit different than the East Coast, Jones.
Exactly.
It's different. It's different in the East Coast. It's part of the culture.
Niggas drink Henny out here. Trust me, niggas.
Y'all drink Henny?
Corona and St. Ides. That's what they drinking over there. Corona and St. Ides.
Get the fuck out of here.
They drink E&J in 40 ounces.
More Dos Equis. Dos Equis is a good beer.
Oh, man.
Like El Presidentes are pretty good, man.
Yeah. But nah, Hennessy, I'm going to tell you why it's overrated. Because it's just one of those, like, I don't know, I'm just not a fan of it. Like, the taste of it to me, like, that shit just tastes. Put it like this: Henny is what Patron is to tequilas.
Yes,
Henny
I was just about to say that.
Now, Patron is more overrated than Hennessy.
Now. Yeah, it is, but both of them are overrated because what is happening is Patron, because of the popularity of it now, Patron pretty much just dumbed down their quality, and Patron is straight trash.
But the thing with Patron is shit that's cheaper than Patron that actually is better quality. What is cheaper? What's cheaper than
those branches
that has better quality though?
Crown Royal.
Crown Royal is not that bad, is it?
Probably the best,
and as far as price, that's like one of the best bang for your buck. A dark liquor for bang for your buck is probably Crown Royal. I know it's known for old heads drinking it, but you know.
Yeah.
I would say Jack Daniels personally, but that's another story.
Yeah, I'll say this: the
Jack Daniels is cheap.
Honey,
is not too expensive.
I was about to say the Jack Daniels honey. That one is good.
Mm-hmm.
But they gotta be Tennessee honey though. They gotta be Tennessee.
Yeah. Gotta be that Tennessee. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey.
Hey, you know that?
Yeah.
Rock out
you drink that Tennessee honey. You in that joint singing "Me and Mrs. Jones."
Exactly. Mrs. Jones.
Mrs. Jones.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
They say you in that joint like Zach Wilson. You know what I'm saying? You find the hottest cougar in that joint.
Exactly.
Put on some Barry White. I'm never gonna give you up. You start singing that, you fucked up there.
Exactly.
Oh no.
Exactly. I'm gonna tell you right now. You drinking that Tennessee whiskey, that Tennessee honey, you going right to the jukebox, putting on some Delphonics. La la la.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace. You know the lead singer died yesterday.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Telling you, bro, that's what it's gonna be. But all right, man, we appreciate y'all. Everybody rocking with us. MT signing off. Whatever, Sosa.
Right.
So since you hop on next week, we'll have a whole conversation about overrated liquors. There's a few that I skipped.
Yeah,
but anyway.
Oh yeah.
But Ciroc is on the list too.
Yes.
I'm gonna say this. Ciroc. Yeah, I'm gonna say what Ciroc has done. Ciroc realizes their audience now, and it's the hood boogers. So as long as we get to keep coming out with all these different flavors, because here's the thing: when it was like Ciroc pineapple, Ciroc was still decent. But after they start coming out with watermelon, pomegranate, blackberry, raspberry,
I stopped at cranberry. I stopped at
pineapple. I'm gonna be honest with you. No. I stopped at the peach. Hold on. Was peach before pineapple?
Yeah, peach was right after cranberry. It's like one of the first ones.
Yeah, I stopped after pineapple. After pineapple, I was like, I'm good on Ciroc. It's just flavors at this point. Y'all, it's bullshit.
It went from being everybody's drink to now it's being like pretty much it's a woman's drink of choice now.
It's a hood booger drink.
It's not a hood drink. It's a hood drink. We're gonna say the urban community prefer the Ciroc.
Yeah. Now I tell you what is refreshing, and I like what they did. That Kettle One cucumber mint. It's a very refreshing drink. You do that, crush up your little mojito leaves and all that in there, you're good.
Man,
that's a great drink.
All this, they need to go ahead and bring back them limeritas, man. Bring back that jot.
Oh, you talking about limeritas? That was the thought juice, man.
They was supposed to rock though. They overboard. They got cranberries, blueberries, and
they do.
Yeah, but nothing. It ain't nothing like them limeritas though. Ain't nothing like them joints when they first came out.
They had an
Hey, bro.
They kind of came right after
I used to shit immediately the next morning after having them joints. I would have to be in shit immediately the next morning. And what else was bad? I'm gonna tell y'all what else is overrated. Yeah, but I'm gonna tell y'all what else is overrated that took a hit, and I was pissed. The Crown Royal that come in a can, the apple and the peach ones that come in the can, those are horrible.
You don't like them?
They all sugar. They all sugar, bro.
Okay, it makes sense.
Them joints is like a high five. This is like a high alcoholic soda. That's all that shit.
Exactly.
That's the one you have at work. Crush that joint real quick. Go back to work.
Exactly. Pretty much. While on lunch break. Yeah.
While you on lunch break, fuck it. All right, it's been one of them days.
Oh no, I had one of them days. This is the rum and coke, double shot of rum.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you another thing too to look out for. That was actually pretty good. The half and half twisted tea. That was decent.
Yeah, twisted tea.
Then twisted tea stop racism.
Oh my goodness.
Y'all remember the meme?
I might try that.
Yeah, coconut Ciroc with pineapple juice is elite.
I ain't gonna lie, I like my Terramana better with pineapple juice.
I was about to say that.
I got that gold Terramana with that shit. Whew. But anyway.
Yeah. Sosa just a thought. That's all. He like his little thought juice.
Oh man, we gotta get out of here, man. Mr. Joe signing off, man.
All right, MG signing off.
It's your boy Tay. We'll have a sports talk today, Josh. And Josh left.
Yeah, Josh already left. So it's the Tay Podcast. Salute to the Tay Podcast. Make sure y'all listen. OB1 review, and they got some NFL reviews coming out.
Yeah, we got NFL.
Click the link.
So we'll be out next Sunday, but we'll be back the following Sunday. So
give us the picks early. I shout you out. Peace.
Yeah. NFC North is for next week. NFC.
Ooh, that's a good one. Ooh, I can talk shit about the Bears. All right.
All right, bro.
All right, peace.